Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are. Welcome to Red Knight's live Heyday stream. It's bingo. Bingo's already started. You can see my team's thumbnail there already with what we are aiming for. 2 lines very, very close to being done. 3 lines definitely a possibility. But let's talk about bingo, cover some tips and some other activities that are very soon to end in Heyday today as we play with Red Knight. So let's say hello. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a gorgeous day here today. I worked this morning, I relaxed with a colleague and had a nice little McDonald's burger and ate a little bit too much, so my stomach is a little bit like, whoa, that was way too much, but I did enjoy it, and now I'm here with you guys. Did a bit of shopping and now we will relax for the next couple of hours together, so that's nice. How's your bingo going? Do you have 1, 9, 2 or 3? Do you actually do the bingo or is it too stressful for you? We can talk about that today. But let's see who's in the chat as well. Peter, my friend, good to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Peter's a moderator. If you got any questions, ask away. He will help you out as much as possible. Also, Boop's a moderator. She's in the stream as well. Be careful with moderators. They are very friendly, they're kind, and they're generous, but they will help me control the stream. So do not overly spam the stream, please. We like to be able to chat and talk and have fun with everybody. We're very relaxed here. Everyone's welcome, so it doesn't matter your background, whether you play the game or not. Just sit back, chat, relax and enjoy. Gemstar, hello, hello, hello. Gemstar's in green, which means they're a member of my channel. If you'd like to do that, please do so. But what's more important is subscribing, so make sure you click that bell notification as well. Now let's open this one up, say hello to everybody else and get on with the game. So Arlene, I see you in the chat as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 3 lines done. Nice work. Nice work indeed. We're doing okay with the bingo. We've got 1 line done very, very easily. So there's been a lot of visitors coming up, which was good. We don't worry too much about 320 points with the bingo. Yes, it may mean that our team is not necessarily in first place, but at the end of the day, that's not overly important. It's all about getting those bingo points and getting the 3 extra lines, because we like to have the rewards down there in addition to the other rewards we get. Now I've already got all the puzzle pieces, so I don't really care much about that, but I am interested in getting expansion material, which is a priority for me at the moment, because that's another one of my goals I'm still working on. But either way, we're doing pretty well with the bingo at the moment. This will be our 2nd line down here, and I'm aiming for this one down here because I know wall takes a long time, and I'm on my 2nd or maybe 3rd wall task, I think now. Let's have a look. Yep, my 3rd wall task. So I get that done as fast as I can. And you can see one of the points down there is not 350. Like I said, it doesn't matter too much for us with this one. I know a lot of people wait for 320s, but that's not always a good idea. So 320s in the bingo task. Yeah. Sometimes you've got to go lower. Right, Rina says, Salamin alaikum hasi baba. Well, I'm not sure what you just said, but hello, Rina, and welcome, by the way. Good to have you here as well. Kevin, good to see you here as well, my friend. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Rina says, Boop, how are you? Rina said, how are you as well? We are good, thank you. Karina, hello as well. Now, one thing that's very important for me when I look at the bingo tasks, I look at what's down there and what's required. And I'm quite happy to delete the tasks as well. So if I look at this one, I need 1 more of these, 1 more of those, and we need 3 more of these. So when I look at the tasks down there, I can see that there's the one down there. I've got another one of those and 1 of those, so we need 1 more wall. And I can see some of the other tasks as well. So I know from looking at the tasks down there that my colleagues already have those ongoing. So to get the 3 lines, we've got this, we need 1 more of those to come up. All of these other tasks that will come up on the board, they're not necessarily important now because we really don't need it. However, we've still got to be very, very careful in the fact that maybe the wall task doesn't come up. So I'm not really going to be deleting everything, but when it comes down to the bingo, look at the tasks that are coming up on the board. Everyone says, like, how do you play the bingo? It's difficult. Actually, at the end of the day, it's not too challenging. You just got to be aware that you can't always get maximum points. So you're either going for like the 3 lines on the left hand side or 3 lines on the right hand side. I kind of like going with the 3 lines on the right hand side because it counts towards the rewards you get within the game, and then usually we do pretty well anyway, so we tend to stay in like first, second or third place with this, which is also beneficial. We get the extra reward there as well, but it's those 3 bingo lines that are the priority. Can't necessarily guarantee the top 3 positions, so as long as they get the 3 rewards I'm happy, and I think most of my team are as well. Now I've also left some extra tasks down here for other players, so once we've actually got them, these ones are relatively easy to do. This one here for 70 points, very low, but maybe, just maybe, it's important for that one. But I think if we get the wall task, it's all good on that side as well. So bingo's fun, I like it. Right, Heidi said hello as well. Good to have you here. Everyone's saying hello to each other, which is good. Gaming Luke, well, hello, Gaming Luke. Long time no see as well. I closed 2 boxes out with my group all done. They have to do what they got to do. Actually, haven't looked to see where we are in the day. It's actually quite easy once you get there with the bingo. I know it's stressful for some players. And I've had many cases where some of the tasks have just not been coming up, and like you've not got that second or third line, no matter how many you've trashed. I hate to think how many we've trashed in total, but I reckon it's going to be a lot, but we will see later. At the end of the day though, we've got this. Yes, my wall task is for fewer points, but it's not as many wall, which is not so bad. They'll be ready in another 2 hours, and I have woken up during my normal sleep schedule just to help it through, because the wall takes a long time to cycle through, as you know. I've been good, Game Luke. I have. Health-wise, not so good, but still holding in there, which is the most important thing. Wizard, hello as well, by the way. Right, now I understand that some of the rewards I gave out for the farm passes have got a bit of an issue. I'm waiting for the Heyday staff to come back, or the support staff to come back off their holidays, so I can sort this one out. So I don't really know why they're not working or what the issue is. If I can't do it this way, then I will sort out another way to get the passes to the winners. Maybe donate through Supercell ID, which is probably going to be a better option at the end of the day. But I will sort that one out so it can be dealt with, because the prizes were one fair and square, and I want those 5 people to get their passes. Right now, as you know, we've got a gorgeous event starting in another hour, another 1,000 points, so basically 10 tasks on the board. That will take me out to the 2,000 mark, which is here. The keys are not really that useful at the moment. There's nothing really much to purchase up there. I did notice that there are some interesting offers coming up, like for fences and for hay bales. 49 diamonds I don't really think is worth it, but if you're interested in that deco, definitely go for it. I did buy the actual dirt path pieces. I didn't want the train tracks because I got loads of those already. I was tempted to go with a second saloon after we did the design the other day, where I created the beautiful town design, which I was very, very happy with, I must admit, at the end of the day. I think we did a fantastic job out of that one, so very pleased indeed, if I do say so. And I hope Heyday gives us more buildings that can be theme based, because creating that town style design leading into my camping sanctuary, very, very, very comfortable with that one. That was fun to do in the last stream. Luke said happy belated birthday. Well, thank you very much. 53 years old now I am. Getting old. Getting old indeed. So the years are going by slowly, 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 which is nice. So yes, I like it. Okay, let's just go get these done while I'm here. So I don't need these for the event, so we can collect those buildings. I keep tapping on these buildings, thinking they're buildings to be done just through tapping. So that's going to be a bit of an issue, I think, sometimes, like forgetting that they're not actual buildings. But that kind of makes it fun as well, because it shows that they're very realistic to the size of the town, which I think is really good. One of the better decisions Heyday's made in relation to decoration. Those new town buildings are very nice. Nicolette said good morning. Good morning to you as well, young lady. And welcome. Last time as well, we also got all of the animals, so I don't need any more puzzle pieces, which is really good. Now I'm just waiting for the next update when we can start getting some more animals. I'm looking to get the babies next. I can't wait to see what baby capybaras look like, because they kind of look the same as the big ones in some ways. It will be interesting to see how Heyday will add that into the game. But fingers crossed that they are super cute and they come with some wonderful decoration as well. I would definitely like that a lot. I would indeed. Right, and while I'm here, I can actually feed my animals now. I did lots of meat buckets because I had a lot of carrots and fish. So very happy about that one. Definitely. There we go. Meat. And we can do the meat on that as well. Lovely. Keep going with the meat on that one. Wakey. Beautiful, if I do say so. And once those ones are all woken up, we can then collect all of the XP again. And then we are good to go. Yes. There should be some more meat eaters. Those two are brand new as well. Meat eaters will be over here, I think. There we go. Lovely. Eat the fish. Wakey. And where's the rest of them? Veggie. There we go. Meat eaters. Gorgeous. But definitely very happy with that town design. Everyone saying hello to Nicolette as well. Heidi, hello as well, saying in there as well. Nicolette saying good morning to everybody else, which is nice. Just 5 puzzle pieces away from my second capybara. Oh, very nice. I got a load from the boats when they came in, which was very good for me, so I was happy with that one. And I did a load from previous derbies as well, so I do like that aspect as well. Plus the events. And speaking of events, we've got an hour and 31 minutes to go on the board here. Your chance to get the 1100 you need to get the decoration, which is the most important aspect. I've got all of the 1100 points I need, which is good, but I've got a little bit more fuel and items left down there. Kind of disappointed that I wasn't able to get this one. So I lost out on 3 tasks, definitely, because of Heyday's choosing the wrong task. Now I did mention it with support. All they did was didn't respond well to my inquiry, and then said because I've not asked any more questions, they closed it off. So they didn't actually deal with my problem, which was a shame. So like I said, sometimes support is not necessarily the most comfortable service these days. John, good morning. Kevin's saying hello back to everybody else as well. Remember, if you would like to, please do subscribe to the other YouTubers, content creators in the chat. Kevin's not Heyday, but he does do some chats and streams on his channel, so check him out. Daisy is a content creator as well, so make sure you subscribe to her account. So check her out and say hello as well. Same with any of the other content creators that come into my stream. Say hello, check them out. If you're in the green team, please make sure you do join my Discord and let my mods know, and we can add you to the green team group. Also authorize your YouTube account to recognize Discord, so you are then added to the appropriate section as well. For my moderators on YouTube, please join the Discord as well. We have a separate group moderator section for the mods from here and from my Discord, and other ones that I do can get together and discuss things on about the social media if there's any issues or problems or you've got questions. So please do come and join the group team as well if you haven't done so. Cindy's also here in the stream, so check her channel out as well. Go and hit her up with a like and a follow and say, yay, Cindy's in the house with me, yay. Right, now I've got 26 fuel. I need to get some of the fishy ones done. Where's the fishy one? So fishy one's over in this direction with more animals, so we'll head over here. Not much I can do with them now, but I need one more fish on that one, which is this one there. So yes. If I need more fuel, I could do it, but not overly important. But we can come down and get the animal at least. How can you increase coins, said Vishal. Now that's a really interesting question. Now there's a couple of factors you can do with this one. Number one, pay attention to what we give you in relation to the scheduling. That's probably one of your best options for knowing what's coming within the game. So if you see the little envelope icon up there, click on the envelope icon, or look at my social media or other content creator social media, or even Heyday social media, because we give updated schedules of events for each week. Like if you go to my Facebook or my YouTube account, you'll see it posted there as well. This one actually tells you the weekly activities. So you can see like this week's activities up to and including Sunday. Now for me in Japan, it's Friday. So at the moment it's production buildings. Very soon it will click over to the Friday. So duck and net makers, and then 2 times the farm pass points. Then Saturday will be town visitors, and then Sunday will be crops. Now if you're looking to make a lot of coins in the game, have a look at like Wednesday, which was a boat event with double coins. So it quite often tells you these coin events where you can actually make a lot of coins within the game. And that actually allows you to plan for those activities so you can get a lot of coins. Additionally as well, what you can do is participate in all of the events, because when you're doing the events, there's a good way of making coins with that one as well. We often have like visitor events or boat events or truck events where they give double coins or triple coins or double XP or triple XP. Those are some of the fast ways of making the money. If you want to just do like generic making coins with no XP, roadside shop, just sell, maximum price. Coins will come very quickly because people will buy items from you, and you can make a lot of money that way. They're a little bit higher than you would through visitors or trucks as an example. If you want a balance of the XP and coins, then I would recommend either the boats as a good way of getting vouchers and leveling up, or doing the trucks, which is a really fast way as well, but you need a lot of resources for this one. Don't bother with the visitors because they tend to not give as many coins and not really worth it. Heyday has also adjusted the coin return recently with the visitors, so it's not as good as it has been, so please be aware of that. I would definitely say if you're looking for just making coins as a basic one, sell them from the roadside shop, or wait for the coin events where you can make a lot of money selling items that people want to buy. Somebody said, hey Boop, I got my last puzzle piece yesterday. Look at my sanctuary. Yeah, Tamina, very nice indeed. You've joined the team. So you and I now have all of the animals, which is lovely. And I can't really get anything else done today. So even if I get the fishing hat, it's still only the 1 point. Heyday, you lost me the chest. So not so good, but no worries. I'll still take that one. 29 minutes and we come back and get more. New ponies coming in September. Yes, new ponies in September. So September. So got to wait a little bit longer. But it will come. And then you can add that to the house and then feed those. And then they should have made another house personally. Still, I don't mind though. I've got lots of horses and I've got the new ponies. It would be nice to get a little bit more added down there, definitely indeed. So yes. Beautiful. 80 limit is today. I think the 80 limit is not good either. If you're a lower level, it's perfectly fine, but as you start leveling up within the game, that 80 limit is very, very frustrating indeed, especially when you have friends who have the resources. You'd love to buy them, but you're limited on how many you can get. Now I know it's designed to slow us down, but I do wish that as you leveled up, the amount that you can get increases as well, especially when it comes to things like the barn and silo. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I must have got my tapes and I hadn't realised. Oh, we can upgrade the game. Yay. You like the bingo? So do I. I like the bingo as well. Right, Heidi said it's 1:30 in the morning here. Everyone, I'm tired, so take care and see you all next time. Heidi, good night to you as well. Sleep, pleasant dreams, and thank you for joining me, even if it's a short time. So yes. Is there even such a thing as too many coins? At the early level of the game, no. But as you start leveling up and decorating, then there's never enough coins at the end of the day. So you can never have enough coins because there's always the decorating and designing. But again, depends on your focus with the game. But if you got too many coins, then buy deco. And I mean that, buy deco. You delete all the coin boosters as well. Really? I like the coin boosters sometimes. But I also enjoy decorating, so I find that the coins add up very nicely sometimes. I go down and I use them too much. So, but depends if you're deco focus versus not deco focus. Depends on the person. But coin boosters can be very handy indeed. That's another option you've got as well when it comes to events. Okay, let's go upgrade. There we go. Lovely jubbly. 126 for the next one. Yeah. Okay, close on the next one, so we're slowly getting there. This is the trouble with the 80. It takes a bit of time. You see someone who's selling, you think, oh my god, they're selling, you go to buy. And then when you go to buy, you can't get it because you've done your allocation for today, and it's like, no. Basil, hello. Coin boosters are good for truck events. I think so too, because they tend to go, or the trucks tend to move very, very quickly through it, so it's much more beneficial, yes. Decorating is tedious. Really? No, I disagree. Like I did this one in my last live stream. We completely redid the town and then the beach section. Yes, it took many hours, but like I said, it does depend on the person's attitude or desire to decorate. It does take a bit of time, and I do wish we could copy people's designs as well more smoothly and effectively. But at the end of the day, decorating can be fun. And if you're not sure what to do or how to do it, copy someone else's idea. I have zero issues with that one. So sharing people's ideas, not a problem. Thank you on the barn upgrade. No problems. Yeah, I like decorating. Decorating's fun. But so I like decorating, I'm just bad at it. Yeah, I'm not the best at the world. Okay, I'm not the best at the world. It takes a bit of time to get the deco design that you want. And maybe it's not perfect at the end of the day. And maybe you want to tweak and adjust it. At the end of the day, there's a lot of nice ideas out there. So look at someone else and copy. Yes. I only play to decorate, said Mobs. I don't play just to decorate, but I do play and decorate at the same time. It's nice to create a nice little area that you can use or put down, like we did this one in the stream as well, or another stream. I completely did my machine area, breaking it down into different sections. So there was my Heyday party and birthday party. There was my dairy, relaxation dairy section. There was my international corner, there was my clothing event, there was my potions and mix and match kind of dishes, so yes, good fun. And then soon I will lose this piece down here, then I will get these 4 done as well, so 5 more areas and another goal completed in the game. Ooh, look at that, diamonds, nice. So I do like that. Diamonds are good. Diamonds are always nice to get. But I'm happy. I'm happy indeed. Very much so. But that bingo derby's the one. So I got lots of tasks down here to keep trashing until we get the ones that we want. And I don't think we need her now because somebody else has got that one down here. Where is it? There we go. So we can trash her. She's unnecessary. Get rid of that one definitely. Don't need the boat anymore, that can go. So any of these others are okay as help tasks if someone wants those, until we get that wall task. I'll get some of it done today. 2 hours to go on that one. I wish I had a booster for my sheep. If I could speed up my sheep, I'd be much happier indeed. I would. Arlene says good night. Oh, Arlene, good night. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, decorating's fun. It does take time, and it's not for everybody. I agree. Some people are more down for playing or doing certain activities. Decorating takes a bit of time. That's one of the aspects about it. But if you decorate, then do a little bit, it soon adds up to you get a beautiful design. Then every now and then you just change an area or tweak an area with new items, and it's so much more fun. I just wish though that Heyday would sell more items down here in this shop section than they would in the top hand corner. Like I bought lots of these ones through the in-game and through the store shop as well, because I wanted the muddy trails. Okay, yes, I use my code, which is not a problem on that side, but yes. And also, please be very careful with some of the offers that are coming within the game. Like, no offense to Heyday, some of the offers are interesting, but some of them are not so good. Like this one here, 1,200 diamonds, original price 6,400 yen. So 6,400 yen for diamonds is 1,500 diamonds. So please notice this when you look at these deals. Always go back and compare. Now, I like Heyday, but sometimes I think they make mistakes with their actual input or details. Now, it's been reported, so maybe if anybody made that purchase, they might get a refund or something added to their accounts. I don't know. But I've also passed this on to my social media. I'll tell you guys now. That's 1,500 diamonds for 6,400 yen. So 1,500 for 6,400. So why is 1,200 diamonds the same price? Okay, yes, I'm getting a 25% discount, but that's not the point. Like 1,200 diamonds is not 6,400. 6,400 is 300 diamonds more. So there's a big difference on that one. Thankfully, it's only there for a short time now till it's gone, but the value is not good. If it had been like 4,800, then minus a discount, it would have been better. Or if it had been 1,500 diamonds minus a discount, which is the correct price, it would be better. But the way they're doing that now, I'm sorry, that was wrong. Kevin said good morning to everybody, by the way, and Cindy's replied, good morning, Kevin. I hope your day is sunny. I know mine is in Japan, so I hope yours is as well, yes. Very, very hot here at the moment. It really is. So, working in the morning at like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, it's like very warm. Coming home in the evening and like relaxing outside in the garden, drinking a cold tea because it's very warm as well. Yeah, I'm walking around with shorts and t-shirt because it's just too hot at the moment. So yeah, enjoy the warm weather while you can. Thankfully, it's not so humid here. The cicada are very busy, so every morning I get woken up by their persistent humming, which is getting louder and louder as they come in. But it doesn't seem as much this year, I did notice, and not so humid. Okay, Manny said hello. I also have a YouTube channel in which I upload Heyday gameplay. Really? Let's go have a look. I subscribed to a new YouTube channel today because every now and then I search, so okay, but please, Manny, don't promote yourself by saying subscribe, like and share. Chat with my audience first, by the way. I have no issues with promoting people, and I'm all for this, but talk to my members in my channel first, get to know them, and then they may come and check you out. But if you promote yourself without talking to them, then there's the possibility that you might get removed or have issues or whatever else. So let me go check your channel channel at the moment. You have 2 videos. Okay, 32 subscribers. Oh no, you got 10 videos it says. But I'm only seeing 2 videos on your channel. You've got many shorts, okay, which have had a few views. Okay, nice. No posts at the moment. 17 hours ago you had some things. Okay. So mine has 2 main videos. 1 day ago posted. Okay, well, let's see how you go. I'll subscribe to your channel for the moment anyway, but post more and more content, and then maybe other people will join and watch you later. Okay, so keep posting content, keep uploading, join some Facebook groups and join the Heyday Discord. Post your content there in the YouTuber section. Start building up your ability. Also check out the Supercell website for the creator program. There's a lot of tips on how to develop your channel. You've posted a lot of shorts, I've noticed. Shorts often have a good way of generating lots of viewers and bringing people to your channel. So mix and match shorts and videos as well. Cindy said love cicada. I like them too. I was watching one the other day dying on my balcony. There's often birds that like to sit on my balcony wall and pooping, I notice, which is a big issue, and I often have to clean it up later. But they like to eat their spoils on my balcony as well, because they know I cleaned it up. And I saw this cicada come flying in, bash into my window, followed by the bird that was chasing it. And then I heard this screech as it dies, and then I watch as the bird rips the rings off it and then starts taking it apart before it then eats it. So it was so interesting to watch. And then the bird just looks at me and thinks like, you're going to clean that all up now, aren't you? And I go, yep. So I washed the windows, I washed the floor, it was good. Mystery derbies and bingo derbies are hard. Bingo derbies are more challenging, definitely. I actually enjoy the bingo derbies a lot. I love the mystery derbies, I really do. The key thing with the bingo derbies is communication and also looking at what other people are doing. You really have to pay attention down here. So looking at the board with whatever comes up, okay, I tend to hold back and I choose maybe a longer doing task. So if I see something like the wall, I might take the wall first of all. So I know before I do the events, I got my animals ready, I've got certain things ready. So if it comes up, then I can collect a range of animals, and then that's like a very quick task, and I haven't got to wait many hours. So very useful indeed. In fact, while I'm at it, let's go and promote Kevin's channel as well. Is this the new one or the old channel? So one of them I've subscribed to. Yeah, this one I've subscribed to. So let's go promote Kevin's channel as well. I give you the link, everybody. It says the link for Kevin's. He doesn't do Heyday videos as such, but he's interesting to chat with. If you want to check him out, please do so. It's fun planning, it really is. Look at the tasks you've got down there on the bingo board. That's one thing I will say to everybody. Do not care about the points. With the bingo derby, points is not always the key factor. It's the task that's the key factor. You're going to be trashing. But look at what the other players are doing as well. Look at what's coming up on the board. Start trashing all of the tasks that are not bingo related to start with as you prepare for it. And then people will start taking those tasks, and then I tend to hold back a little bit just to see what's being taken. And then once I see they're going for the easier task, I tend to go for the one that I think is going to match up with what they're doing. So like when I started seeing them go for the line here and they were down here, I thought, okay, if we can get this line coming in like this one, it'll be good, but the wall will be the challenge one. So that's why I went with the 2 wall tasks to start with. And wall is like 6-hour cycles for each one. It's a real pain in the backside, and they're not even easy numbers. And the third one was a 250. You can see one of my other colleagues down there has also taken wall, which is Uncle Paul. So I've got wall, he's got wall. That will be 2 of us down there. That's 4. So we need 1 more wall to get that line there. We need another one of those, another one of those, which is already down here as well. So basically we can do all of the bingos. Now I haven't deleted this one yet, because if we need to come off we could go this way, but I don't think it's going to be worth it, so I think I'm going to trash that one. I think a wall's a better choice, definitely. Why all tasks take only 3 lines? Because you don't know what you're going to get at the time, Visual. You see, sometimes more tasks of one come up. You may take, this one's easy, we do this, do this, do this, do this, and then this comes up, but it's like 20 points, or 50 points, 50 points, 50 points, and you're like, but these are 320, 320, 320. So some of these are relatively easy to do. And you're kind of like mixing and matching on the task, seeing what comes up. Like there may be that the wall doesn't come up, and we've got 4, but we can't get number 5. So a few of us often hold back just to see how the board lays out. So you can see everybody there's not rushing for it. We're waiting to see how the board goes. We let those who want to go through get it done quickly. They do the ones, they kind of guide the direction, and everybody goes in and slots in afterwards. It works out much better. Like even Breaking Bad is holding back here. Sooner for Life and Neither, all of us are like not really pushing it at the moment. So we may be taking longer tasks, or we're seeing how it goes. The bingo is a very strategic or planning one, but it's a real pain sometimes, because you never know if the tasks are going to come up. They take ages to cycle through, as you know, to get fresh tasks coming up there. And then when you get a task, maybe it's not useful. Now we only really need the one task now, which is the wall task. So if that comes in, then we can get this done very nicely. We've got 3 days on the clock, so it's a piece of cake. Even with like this one coming through, I can get the 49 done relatively fast, as long as I've got the resources made. That's the key thing. So the resources, the resources, the resources. That's what you got to be careful of. So at the end of the day, it's all down to very, very careful planning. It really, really is. So really is. The only other negative side is the fact that we've got this task event ongoing at the moment, and that task event takes up certain items as well, so it kind of limits what you can and can't do, because you're like, okay, I've got this coming, I don't want to do this because of this, so it does affect it. Yeah, same. I've had times when the task has never come up. That's why some of us hold back, and we may like hedge our bets with some other tasks. So people will do some random ones just to see what's there, clear the board, and then those ones may come up again. Like we've seen this one like one time, I think it's come up one time, and it's been taken by Suna, but it's only shown up once so far, so that's a lot of ones. This one's come up many times, and you can see like it's been done, or it's been taken, or rejected, depending on the case. That one's come up a few times, but all low. We're still waiting for one more of those, so maybe we will go this way. Maybe we'll definitely get this line here, and then it's either this one, which is the best option, or maybe we have to go this way. But this task is not coming up, so we might get this one, but maybe we don't get this one. So it's very challenging on the planning, but it is fun. Mystery one's easier. Mystery one's so much fun. My bingo board was really challenging. At the end I reached 3 rank and 2 bingos. Yeah. The other thing about the bingo is much easier now as well. It used to be more challenging. And then the great thing about it is like you end up with the bingo bonanza as well. So when you get the lines, like if you get 2 lines and 8 lines and then 20 lines, you get diamonds. So not complaining about that one at all. So yes, yes, yes indeed. So bingo prizes can always be good, if I say so. Ricky, it's a huge difference whether you play Derby in a group or play it alone like me. I have to hurry up. If you're playing by yourself, it's much more challenging. The Derby is not ideal for single players. It never has been. Because you can't get all of the rewards really either. Like trying to get across that road to get the points and then get the prizes. If you're by yourself, the points value is different, but it's almost non-existent for getting it. It really, really is. So I agree, it's a very big difference. That's why when you do these events like the bingo ones, a player by themselves, because they only have to get certain number of tasks, it's more challenging because there'd be the trashing. But there's 3 guaranteed lines at least, not necessarily the whole line. Corinne said, in my previous neighborhood, you used to have to play by alone. Yeah, playing by yourself is not good. It really isn't. I wish I could help out more with my other teams, but I don't have time to play as well. Someone had won first place before I took my first task. It can be the case, yeah. Some people diamond it. Other people, they look at the board and they preload, trash preload, and then when the time starts, they can just go boom, 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 get it all done. So yes. Because remember, your starting time is when you take a task. As soon as you take the first task to do it, that's when the timer starts and you're allocated a team against other teams. You can trash the board until the board is loaded with the tasks you want, and that doesn't count as starting time. It's when you take the first task as your team or by yourself and you start activating that task. That's when the clock starts. Then you're allocated the competition. That's why sometimes you won't have 14 teams or 15 teams. You might only have 3 teams or 6 teams, because maybe other teams have started earlier or started late as well. Vishal said, Champion League, single derby, how can preparation and result gold trophy? Right, when it comes down to preparing the task, Vishal, okay, what you need to do is to think, what can you do as a player? What is easy for you? What is difficult for you? So when the derby first starts, it comes up with basically the 12 tasks on the board. So you've got the 3 rows of 4. So you need to choose the ones you want to do. So like you can see here, I've chosen. All the others are deleted. So I keep choosing and deleting, choosing and deleting. So the ones I don't want, I trash. Once you've trashed all the ones you don't want and the board is beautiful the way you want it to be, Shelley, hello by the way, and you've got the board the way you want it to be, then you start the first task. Do it quickly, take the next task. Do it quickly, take the next task. If you're doing the mines, which is not a problem, it's really easy now, it's really fast, just make sure you've got the mine tools. If you take a mine task, you don't have the mine tools, it's like, what can I do? If you're going to do, let's just say like a crop task, which is sugarcane, you know how many is necessary, you know how many bits of land you've got, so just make sure that that land is preloaded with all of that crop task. So when you take it the first time, that task is easily doable. With the help task, it all depends on your friends. With other tasks, depends on the task. So it's all about the preparation on that side. But delete the ones you don't want, keep the ones you do want. Once the board is ready, then take your first task to do it. And that's how you get into the Champions League. And basically you need to come in the top 3 to be promoted. If you're in the top 3, you're promoted. Next one promoted, next one promoted. So as long as you're kind of preparing yourself, then you'll get promoted. But at the end of the day, if you're not promoted, it doesn't matter. The trophies are nice. You can get like gold, silvers, bronze, okay, come in first place, last place. Maybe you don't qualify. As long as you're not in the bottom 3, that's the key thing. Mine, he said hello to Mina. Kevin says hello to Cindy. Okay, right, everyone's saying hello to each other. Nice. Okay, how's this one going? So 4 minutes to collect the reward on that one. We got 16 fuel down there, 59 minutes on the go. Okay, I could get a bit more fuel, I guess, because it says down there I can do some fishing. Tomorrow's not going to happen, not really. The event's going to be over. So, oh well. Mystery nets. That's what we were going to do last time, wasn't it? And I reactivated the diamond confirmation on this one as well. So, I wonder. 15 diamond nets we're going to go for, and I wonder, will I get anything special again? That's the one I'm aiming for. So will I get a beautiful reward or prize from that? So you put the mystery debt down there. 15 diamonds to speed up is a little bit too much. I'm not going to do that one, but maybe we'll get something wonderful. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, I don't need the blue lures. Oh yeah, when you have a completed fishing book, yeah, look at that, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Everyone is done. Happy, happy. Yes, 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 yes. Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at that. That looks good. Look at that gorgeous rainbow smelt down there. Yeah. Right, Cindy said, hello Kevin, thank you for coming to my stream today. Yay, that's good. Don't really need to worry too much about lures now, do I? So that means I don't need to upgrade that as much. Maybe I'll make that a goal in the future, but next fishing event. I was very happy, I really was. I caught my missing fish. Yeah. How many fish you got to go? Has everybody completed or still not yet? PGYJPRJUV town with 40 visitors ready. Definitely, town is another good one for visitors. So like you can see down here, I'm loading up the buildings, sending the visitors to the building. This is what Tamina does. So she's loading up the buildings. You'll see all of these need like the first and second one done. Loading them up as well, loading them up. Now I tend to focus on 1 or 2 building visitors. Anything that's a 3, I might often delete those ones, so I send them all away, so I end up with a minus there. Then I often go to my town visitors and I request 10 passengers, because those 10 passengers only require 1 building. And because I'm maxed out on the town, I can pick up 10, which is very nice indeed. They're then delivered to my town, which is good. Hello Lena, good to see you here. She said nicely live. Yeah, this Friday yes, next Friday no. So next Friday, next Saturday no live stream. That one's definite now. So next Friday, next Saturday I won't be around, sorry. I might be online for videos and other things depending on the location I'm at for holiday, because I won't be around. But next Friday, next Saturday no live stream for me. That's confirmed now. I'm not changing my dates anymore. I've already done it 4 times. So all confirmed now, or at least I hope so. Flights booked, car booked, hotels booked. So next Friday, next Saturday, no live stream, sorry. This Friday, this Saturday, okay. I'm sure this time, Peter. I'm sure, yes. And I'm absolutely sure this time, yes. Maybe. Now I've just ordered 10 visitors, as you know, and I like the single visitor because I only need 1 building. So they're much easier to turn around when stacking, especially for like a bingo task or other regular derby task. For the mystery, very important to have this ready because you never know when you're going to get it done. And in fact, this is the same for any derby. Always have the town stacked up. Remember with the towns, like it depends on the visitors as well. So you can adjust the settings for the visitors so they go in the visitor order. That way you can pick up the visitors you want and not the visitors you don't want. Where are you going? Actually, I'm not sure. I know it, and I've checked the information online, but off the top of my head I've forgotten already. So hang on a second. Let me go get it. Kagoshima I'm heading off to. Kagoshima. So Kagoshima is like the very bottom part of Japan in some ways. So let me show you online. So close that one off. Kagoshima. Maps might be better. Not this one. Right, so as an example, here is a map of Japan. Now that blue dot is where I am at the moment, and I often go to places that I like as an example. And then down here, this is Kagoshima, so down there, that's Kagoshima. So I will get on a plane, I will fly from Kobe all the way down to Kagoshima. I will get into a rental car and I will spend 2 days in this area around here, enjoying myself. Exactly where I'm going to go yet, I don't know. I haven't decided, but I do know my hotels. I've booked 2 hotels for myself. I will stay at those locations, rent a car, drive around. So I will be enjoying that location. So it's like the bottom of Japan. I've been to some parts, like I've done Nagasaki many times. I like that location. So I've been over in this area. I've done Hiroshima and places over there as well. I've done the top part of Tokushima over here by Naruto. I've done the bottom of Awaji. I've done Awaji so many times. So I want to do more on this main island here, the Shikoku Island, but I haven't done everything yet there. But this one I'm heading on down to this bottom island, so through Oita, down past Fukuoka, all the way down to the bottom to Kagoshima. So that's where I want to go to. How to get more views and subscribers? When is the daily news? Probably towards the end of the month. Because Heyday is currently away at the moment, maybe they've done it already, maybe not, I don't know. But if we're thinking of the scheduling, you've still got another week, so maybe the 31st, the 30th. So next Wednesday, next Thursday maybe is daily news, something like that. That's my guess. So maybe next Thursday, next Wednesday, next Thursday. I'm going to take 2 days just to enjoy, 3 days actually. So 1 day, 2 hotels, 3 days, so 2 nights, 3 days. So that's probably when the daily news are going to come out, by the way. How to get more views and subscribers? Well, that's a challenging question. The key thing to do is make videos first of all, build up your base, and then people who watch you. Join Heyday Discord, promote yourself there. Maybe join Reddit, promote yourself there. Join the forums, promote yourself there. Come into the streams with like myself and say hello to people. Get to know them. Let them find out that you make videos, and then maybe they can come and watch you if they're wanted. Promote yourself in your country, maybe streaming your own language, depends on the language you use. Basically join Facebook groups as well, where you can interact with people, share your videos. It's all about promoting yourself and then making content. So 39 people watching, no, 19 likes. It happens. 14 likes now, so yeah, we got one more. Even for myself, my subscribers go up, my subscribers go down. Some of my videos are watched, some of my videos are not watched. These days, some of my videos I've noticed have not been watched as much as others. It's case by case. Because I'm working as well, I can't always be consistent with videos. Some live streams definitely I can do, but live streams is not always the way to go, because it kills your demographic or your accounting or status on your channel. That's why if you don't like show your live streams, you hide them, you often get better data results. But with Supercell, they want to see all of the videos, so as we now have been told. But Jen is back in the program, so if we type in her code now, I think it should be working now. Let's have a look. So Gizmo, I think it is, isn't it? Let's check. Yes, Gizmo's code is now working, by the way. So if you are a Gizmo supporter and not a Red Knight supporter, please be aware that her code is now back up and working because she's back in the program on the creator side. So they brought her back in, which is fantastic. So yes, yeah. Mythical says goodbye, everybody. Mythical, thank you for being here. See you on Tuesday. Yes. Shelly said I watch your videos. Thank you very much. Yay. Yeah. For myself, I have zero issues with promoting people. I welcome anybody who wants to play the game and stream. But I will say one thing. If you are going to focus only on the Heyday, please be aware that it's very challenging to get viewers these days, depending on the country that you are located in. Or depending on the time that you can stream. Like if you're in the Americas, you may have more chance of picking up the American speaking market. If you are in like Europe, you can get the European market. If you're in certain parts of the Middle East or Asia, you can get that market. For me, being in Japan, I don't use Japanese, I use English, so my time schedule for you guys and myself, like there's a big difference in time zones. So yes. Lena said, Ricky, one question. So what's your question, Lena? Was it quick because she was an official content creator before? I don't know. I would hope so. I think it was just because they were not seeing her streams because she was away on a holiday. So she was doing them, but she never really keeps them for... Like they're there, but they're hidden because we were told in the past, and she's right, we were told that it affects your channel, but I've never cared too much about that, so I just do my streams and I leave them there because at the end of the day, if it affects my channel rating, that's fine by me. It doesn't matter so much because it's a hobby. It's something I fund and I do. But for others, no, building up their sub count or building up their status, it's more important to keep them not showing. And we didn't know that you had to have them shown. We thought you could keep them like hidden as an example, then people just watch them via links that are on your things. That's what we were told in the past, but now they're saying no, they have to be seen or they've got to be viewed, otherwise it's classed as not making content, which we didn't know. So as a result of that, okay, I'm afraid that she was temporarily removed, but now she's back, so it's all sorted. Right, so Lena said, Ricky, when you buy something on Supercell store and you want to buy more than one thing, how do you go back and buy more stuff? Okay, Lena, let me show you as an example. So hang on a second. I'll go to the Supercell store and I'll spend some money. No, not good. I'm going to spend some money. Supercell store. Right, so welcome to the Supercell store. Now, if you would like to, please make sure you do support me with code REDKNIGHT. And as you can see, I've got all of the games down there. And this is why I purchased those farm pass the other day that we could use for giveaways. And that's why I'm having some issues. So I haven't got an answer yet because the team that you would speak to is not around, so I've got to wait on that. So apologies for the 5 winners. I will sort it. If I can't do it that way, I will buy farm passes the other way and I will send them to you via Supercell ID because I can donate them that way. Doesn't matter what country you're in, but there seems to be some issues here with donating them as prizes through that one, and I don't know why. They can't click on the links, but I will get it sorted. So if I click on the Supercell store as an example, and let's say I want to buy something down there, so I look and think, okay, what should I get? What should I purchase? I've already purchased the path pieces. Do I want anything else down there? Should I buy some trails or ditches? So I don't really want any of those items. I could buy diamonds. In fact, I need some diamonds, so let's go buy some diamonds. What should we get down there? There's 4,000, 15,800, 6,400, 570. Okay. 130 diamonds for 800 yen. Whoa, expensive. What should I buy? I always need the farm passes, so let me show you. So I'm going to buy the farm pass Lena. I'm going to put that one into my thing. You can see it's down support. I'm supporting the creator code Red Knight. Now I then go to the checkout. So hang on a second. I go to the checkout again. It just says unable to find other game stores. Let's try this one more time. Unable to find the stores. Oh, I hate this sometimes. Do you get this issue? Do you get this problem sometimes with the game going stupid like this? I get it so many times. Bingo Derby says bad. No, I like the Bingo Derby. I'm having no issues with that one at all. So let's try it again. Okay, come to my store. It's now added 2 farm passes, which I don't want. So there we go. Right, so I've now got it working again. So I'm going to make the purchase. So I'm going to make that purchase for the farm pass bundle. And then I go to the checkout and buy it later. So I go to the checkout. And then in the checkout it says agree to the terms, pay with Apple Pay or Google or whatever else. So I'm going to pay for this one quickly behind the scenes. So buy that one, make sure it's the right account, confirm that. It says processing the payment. Payment's been done. Right, now Lena, you get to this stage where you've just made the purchase, yes? So you can see down there I've made the purchase, and you'll see there it says return to store. Shelley, good night, good night, good night. Thank you for joining today. Hang on a second, Philip, I will do so. So there you go, Lena. If you go back there, after you made the purchase, it says return to store. Just click return to store. It takes you straight back. So once you've made the purchase, you can click it back and go back, and it will return to store. That's all you've got to do. Just click return to store. So, and I return to store as an example. Now let's just say I want to buy many items. So as an example, let's just say down here I want to get this discount diamond deal. So I click on that one, I click on the basket. That then adds it up there. Now I'm not finished shopping yet, so I'm just going to press the X button. So there's a little X icon in the top corner. I haven't finished making my purchase yet. I can increase the amount if I want to, if it lets me. So I click on that black button. If I want to change my mind, I click the minus icon and it takes it off. Or I just click the X in the top corner, and that allows me to keep shopping. I can add the summer deals to it. I click on the X as an example, and then I can make the Western purchase. And you can see they're all being added and added and added. So I can make and add multiple things. If I change my mind and I don't want to buy it now, like I want to get rid of one item, I just click the minus and it's taken off. Or I click the minus and it's taken off. And if I don't want to make any purchases, I just click the minus and they're all gone. So it's very, very easy. So one more time on this one. So I'll move my camera just to show you. So first of all, I'm going to click this button here that says make the purchase. That will now open up the shop. This one here, the little X icon, I click this, it closes that, so I can go back and then maybe make another purchase like this one here. I click on this one. That will add that to the shop. You can now see I've got the 2 items here. Now I've changed my mind. You see these numbers here, I can add or minus. So if I wanted another saloon, I can click the plus and that makes it 2 now. Now I can't buy more than 2, it will only let me buy 2 of those. And the same with the trail, I can press the plus icon and then plus 3 packs, 4 packs, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can keep adding that pack and adding that pack and adding that pack. Now if I change my mind or I want to reduce it, there's a little minus icon, and that will reduce, and I can take those away. And if I go down to 0, it removes the item, so it's now gone. And if I change my mind, I can just click that off, and then the bag is empty, and then you just close off again with the X. So very, very easy. The deco is still there when you click on the X, yes. So I can click on the X, buy that one as an example, and that will go up to the shop, and you can see there's the shopping basket. That shopping basket will stay the same until I decide to purchase. If I come out the game and I close it off as an example, and I play, then I think, okay, I want to go back and buy that purchase now. Ah, there goes my farm pass. Okay, there's the farm pass and my free diamonds now delivered. I click on that one, and there go the diamonds, and my farm pass should be up here in my settings. And I go to my games as an example, just make sure you don't see any information. Good. And you can see I've got 2 farm passes down there for wherever I want to need them. Or maybe I will donate those ones later once I've sorted out my problem. I might end up donating farm passes this way, because I can donate through the account just to deal with the emergent or the problem that Heyday's given me. So, but let's just say I want to go back to the store and I want to make my purchase. So let's just go back to the store now. If I go back to the store as an example, that purchase is still there. It hasn't disappeared, and it's there waiting for me, and I can make the purchase and then continue. So not an issue at all. It's kind of cool like that. I like it. How many do I need? Oh, we're on 130, 150 now. If I keep making more, I can get the wagon, so another 300, but I don't really want the wagon, so yeah. At the moment, the Supercell points don't really have any benefit. There's nothing there to purchase, so Heyday really needs to fix this. All of these items are like, yeah, like I got 4,900 points and nothing to spend them on. I could spend them on the other game and maybe make it better for me that way, but at the moment there's nothing there that's beneficial. Okay, but hopefully that answers all of your questions. Next person, if you've got a question, ask away. There you go. Nada, good morning to you. Good to see you. No Heyday stream this time next week. So yes, next Friday, next Saturday, no live streams from me. Sorry. I like the points you can earn in Supercell Store. 3 diamonds is always good. Well, it used to be you got more diamonds anyway, so they've only really moved it from the purchase that you had to a reward scheme. So whenever you purchased diamonds in the past, they were like 10% extra or 5% extra as an example. So there's already diamonds there, but no reward road. Now they've made it onto reward road, so it's kind of cool on that side as well. So I do like it. But the points, like, what can I do with the points? They haven't really given me options to buy. I want to buy farm passes. I want to buy other items. I want to be able to get something that I can use or give back to the community. But it is definitely very handy indeed. I wish they would do skins. Are you going by yourself? No, I'm taking 20 beautiful ladies with me. No, I'm not going by myself. I will be going with family members. So yes. So yep. But I will be doing some things by myself, yes. Remember the points as well. You can also use them with other Supercell games. You can earn points with those other games as well. By logging into the other games or doing other things with their other games, you earn points that way as well. So as an example, like if I play, let's say as an example, like let's say Clash of Clans, because I'm logging into Clash of Clans, that counts towards the points as well, and it helps me when it comes to certain activities. So it can be very beneficial indeed sometimes, which is kind of cool. Grand Warden upgrade, there we go. Look at that, that's a lot of XP gone on that one. We can do the Queen Archer. Okay, upgrade that one as well. There we go. We can upgrade maybe this one. Let's do that one as well. And there we go for the moment. And we can spend some of the coins. coins. What can we spend the coins on? Oh, there's an Inferno Tower. Let's upgrade that one. There we go. And what else can we do? Suggested upgrade elixir storage. We can do that one. And there we go. Lovely. So by me logging in and playing and just doing something as an example for 5 minutes within this game, I can earn more points on that as well. I can spend the points. No, not yet, nada. I've got to wait for the team members to come back to sort out. But if I can't get it sorted, I will buy 5 new passes and donate through Supercell ID. I think that's the only option I'm going to have to do at the end of the day if this is not working. So I know I've got the 5 winners to give out the passes, but the team members that would give me answers are on holiday at the moment. And I haven't had the chance to read any other messages about it. So Phoebe said there was a message or information about it in the chat, but I haven't seen it yet, so I've got to find it. So, but I do know 5 people need them, and I need to sort it out. So I've still got their names down, so they won't lose out at the end of the day. I'll make sure of that. Right, 32 minutes. Let's go do some driving, and let's go spend my fuel. Let's go get some points. We really need blues, don't we, to bring that one up. Okay, 17 of 1. Okay, let's go spend the fuel. There we go. 5934. Don't want to run out again. So what have we got? I think we can do. Let's go with expansion material. So we'll take that one. That's good. As long as we keep the 1100, that's the most important part. So we can do tapes again, which is 220. That's good. There we go. We're down a little bit more. Let's come and do the next one. I stopped playing Clash of Clans, got bored. I haven't played it for a while. I just don't have the time to do that game. Same with the other one. I've been very busy with other things recently. So not bored as such, just exhausted when I come home of an evening. Boop, good night, good night, good night. See you next time. And thank you for dropping by. So everybody say goodbye to Boop. She's going. No, Boop, don't go. Stay. And Philip said, come and check us out in a moment. So I will do so. If I missed your messages or I've not done something, please remind me again in the chat, by the way. Not message down there anymore. Okay, that's all the fuel done. We could get a little bit more, but I'm waiting on this one. I don't really want to be using anything down here that would cause me issues. So not enough fuel on that one, but we do need the mushrooms, so I will take those ones. There we go. There we go, we got a spare fuel. That's nice. What can we do? 6, 7, 8 or 9. And Philip says hello everybody. 9, that's good. We can get another 9 points out of this. So lots of pinks again. Disappointed I couldn't get one of the tasks 3 times. So I could have got myself another chest, which would have been good indeed, but Heyday broke their game, giving us tasks to do that are physically not available within the game is not okay. They should have changed that. Navi Plays, hello by the way. I subscribed to you earlier today, I believe, so welcome. I was looking through YouTube videos for Heyday videos, and I saw your name came up, and you posted recently, and I thought, you're not on my list, so I added you to my list of subscribed channels. So welcome. Really want Heyday to change the wallet in the valley. I do too. I want them to change the valley as well. Give me some new design aspects to it as well. Give me some new maps or imagery. So there's a lot more they can do with that one. There really is. Come up, we need one more wall down there. That's what we're waiting on. And almost ready to go. Another hour on my ones as well, which is good, so that's fine. Everything's moving along. Thank you so much for subscribing. It just made my day, to be honest. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I enjoy subscribing to other people. I can't always watch your videos or live streams, but it's there for people to be able to see, and then maybe to support as well by going through my socials. If they see them there, think, there's a new one now, I'll go check that one out. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Lemon. New stuff to the derby. Well, there is new stuff in the derby. I just don't have it yet. That's the thing. So, yeah. Some of the items are coming up as rewards, but I'm not always getting them. That's the only downside. So, yes. But I do understand your feelings of the same thing. That's why I kind of like the fact that they are changing some of the decoration, but I think they need to go a little bit further. Like if you're going in with a deco theme, give me more based around that, or make it easier a bit for the fact that I can expand more with the designs. Like this Western theme has been really good, and I think a lot of people like this one. And I think one of the reasons is because of the two large buildings. Those two large buildings were very beneficial. However, the way of getting the buildings wasn't so good. Like the new pack that they added in, they gave a discounted offer, which I got, and then they offered it again, but it was more expensive. And I'm like, what? That's more expensive. And I'm like, that's not right. So if you miss the offer, then you miss the chance of getting it, because it was only there for a short time. Kitty, hello, by the way. I lost the last bomb game because 3 group tasks that weren't available to do. That can be the same sometimes. Like some of the tasks are not available to do as well. You got to pick and choose. 13 years of Heyday and not so much has changed. Well, in some ways that's good because it's consistent, and I kind of like that. They're not redoing it or redesigning or changing it too much. As long as they add to the game, that's important. But overly changing and making it different than what it was originally, that I don't want, because it's not the game I fell in love with. It's kind of like getting married in some ways. You marry someone because of the way they are and the way they look, and then over the years you change them, or you get them to be different, or you change their fashion or character, or maybe they grow up and they change because of other reasons, but maybe as you get older you think, well, hey, that's not the same person I married, they're different, and then you lose that appeal. So I think Heyday is very similar. Like, I still love the game, but some of the changes have made me lose the appeal of the game, or maybe I felt it's gone in the wrong direction, or like, I love the fact that they're adding new deco, but having to buy the deco and not in the in-game shop, I don't like. And I think that in some ways this has made the game very overly expensive. I don't mind the fact that they've added new roads to the farm pass. Now that I think is cool, but I think that the rewards they've got down here, they need to make it more beneficial. So there are certain things that are good, some things that are bad, some things that need tweaking a little bit more. Because at the end of the day, I think giving more back to the players is better for the company and the players in the long run. So if they spend this much, don't give them this much, give them this much, so they spend that money. And then it's way, way better. Those are just my viewpoints, in my honest opinion. Kim, hello, by the way, and welcome. You don't like the Valley side? I like the Valley. I was there when they first introduced it to us and they told us about it. So it's a nice little game area, and it's a great way of getting some gorgeous decoration. And my main focus is the deco. I love this deco. But I do wish that they would give more maps or more activities in there. Because at the moment, the chicken and the sanctuary, it's kind of like repetitive, very boring, so it's not worth doing otherwise. However, I like the rewards. I like the fact I can go into the shop and I can spend my tokens and get some other rewards for that. And it's a nice way to pick up puzzle pieces, which I did do. It's a nice way to pick up expansion materials or to pick up certain boosters or items. Now, I kind of wish in some ways that the boosters were like special boosters, or the quantities were greater than just one, as an example. So I'm not always happy with that, but I would definitely like to see more added than less. I really would. And I almost made the mistake then, so I got to be careful with my fingers. Did you notice that? I like Heyday. I've been playing it since the early days, and I've been to the games company. I've seen what their thought processes and ideas behind many things were. Okay, the team's changed and it's very different now, but I still have a lot of hopes for the game getting better and improving. The trouble is, it's an old game now, and there's not as much focus as the way I'd like there to be with it now. I think their game direction is very, very different than it used to be. So very much so. Right, now I need to go to Philip's. So Philip, what's your level again? You said come and have a look. So remind me, where do I go? What level? Maybe if I go via the board, it's probably easier. You were 200 last time, weren't you? There we go. You've got the Moko character, you have. Global. Are you still 200? Yep, there you are. Yep, I just saw you helping me as well, so the last helper, yes, there we go. That one down there as well. So let's have a look. You've gone with the Western design as well. Yeah, this was my thinking as well. I was thinking the Western design up to the mine. That was my other choice. So I was looking at three choices, I think, like the farm area, using the dock and the mine. We were looking at the town was another one as well. So we were considering this. The valley in Swedish is Dalim. Yeah. But I do like that. But I was humming and ahhing. Should I buy more than one building though? Because if I put them together, it's kind of cool. But I'd like to have seen some more Western building designs. It would have been fun. If they didn't have the characters on top, maybe. But the horses were definitely a possibility. I should have got more of those. There's a couple of ones still available, but the Western Saloon, the probabilities chest, not interested in that at all. I would like to have that one again, the lighthouse, or maybe the diving ducks, but nope, not so special for me. But a very nice Western style design. Do like that one. Hope you use my code. We need Gold Rush Deco. We do. Why are we still getting chick vouchers as prizes? I don't know, Jonah. It's something that I cannot contemplate or understand either. I think Heyday has kind of lost itself in relation to how to use the chick vouchers. And I honestly think that they need to start thinking how they can use those chick vouchers in another way. Because with got 20 odd birds. Okay, there's no new birds being added for the next foreseeable future. The last 3 birds came very, very quickly, and already I think I've got like 60. I think I have like 60 or so. Yes, I got 69 of them, and I can't use them. I can't even use them to buy anything else within the game. So maybe they need to do something a little bit different with that. Maybe let me buy special decoration. That would be cool. I'd love to have a special deco shop that's for vouchers, like chick vouchers as an example. Maybe skins I could purchase with them. Then those skins would be perfect for the buildings. I'm hoping the next update will give us something nice. I know for September we got more animals coming in the game, but they don't use the chick vouchers, so I'm not sure. New town buildings would be good. The general store would have been fantastic. Yeah. I'm really happy that they gave us those 2 buildings. I really am, because it does blend in very well. Now, you know I want skins for the town. You know I want to be able to change the designs. Like I had to hide these buildings or just add in some toilets just to change the shape slightly. So I'd love to have been able to like make all the buildings look more Western or more rustic than this more modern diner style look. If I'd had the options to like change the design or the appearance, I would make that so much happier. So we need skins in Heyday, we really do. Toys or deco for the birds? Well, it's funny you should say that, but we already have a lot of those items already in the game. There's a lot of pet decoration. So many years ago with the Derby, we actually got pet deco. Let's see if it comes up. Okay, it doesn't. If I try Derby, would it come up? No. Oh god. How about animal? No, not animal. If I do dog, will that help? Okay, that gives me some of them. So like there's the dog bed as an example, there's the dog pool. These were like pet decoration that came up years ago as Derby rewards. And as such, they've not really given us any others since. So I would like to see more. So we had all of like these pet scratching posts. There was all of this like a garden springer and other decoration that was very cool. So all of these were like pet style decoration for playing with. And they were fantastic. They really, really were. And I liked using those. But I do agree we need some bird style decoration, or maybe something that's bird related. There's some pieces in there that's very old, like if you go through and then you go to the bottom, bring those ones up, you can see all of the older decoration down there from years ago, plus some of the newer ones as well, and there's some nice pieces there. But yeah, do you like the new better camping section on my farm? Okay, let's go have a look. Camping section. Let's see. So, camping section. Okay, you've added in the water feature to it. Okay, that's very pretty. I think my sanctuary one's a little bit better though, but I do like the water feature. So the water and path piece is definitely very nice. Your gorgeous design there with that one. That I think is a fantastic addition to the game. And I do like that one. That's really good. So I'd like to see more pieces like that. There's a lot of decoration I still want for the farm. Like I've asked for years for things like combined harvesters and other vehicles as well. So I'm hoping some more of those ones. But yes, there are some interesting pieces that they do add in. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. I'll take the tapes, thank you very much. Even some of the new summer pool decoration is nice, but yeah, we do need more. Let me show you my camping one. I think you'll like my camping one a little bit better. Let me show you a real camping one. My one has animals as well. Look, there we go. There's my campsite down there. Look at that gorgeous little campsite. Yeah. I've even got the wildlife moving through it as well. So yeah, I'm a little bit biased. But I wish we could go down more onto the beach, down to this location. That would be beautiful. They need a bridge to go over and then open up this whole beach area as well. That would be good. There's a lot of things that we keep asking for. Yours is neater. Hey, campsites are not supposed to be neat. This one's more crazy, but yeah. Yours is definitely more organized. Yes. But there's my new town design. So yeah, there were two choices: either the mine and that side area, which was a choice, and then the town. Difficult decision, it really was. I think I've spent all that one now. Yeah, I'm not going to touch the value till later. We get the points. That one will be ready in about 55 minutes. Okay, that one's going to disappear soon. That's a bad deal. Do not buy it. The fishing event was done. Okay, they're still fishing. Damn, 328 million. That's crazy. Okay. Whoa. I stopped ages ago, and that one's no good. That one will come back in about 13 minutes, so good on that side. That one's done. Derby. Okay, let's go check some of these again. We're waiting for some nice easy tasks down there. We want wool. Heyday needs more expansive. They're going to keep bringing new decorations. They are, yes. I forgot to decorate my sanctuary and I now have inspiration. You do, Karina. Camping one's a really good one. Make a safari one. Right, we have a question. Is it correct to use dictionary English, or read novels or articles to help me in my daily use? It's okay to use a dictionary. But I will say one thing. When it comes to reading as an example, you're only really going to learn 5 new words from each reading that you do. And even if you do learn 5 new words, you're not going to be using them all the time. So it depends. If you find like 20 or 30 words on that page you don't know, don't bother learning 20 or 30 words. It's only 5 words that you can retain and use effectively. So having a dictionary is useful, but I wouldn't worry too much about it to start with. So I would read a book, and if you don't know the word, just ignore it to start with. Just enjoy the story, try to understand the story. Once you've read the story, I would then think about the story, think about what it was telling you or what it was about, and don't worry about the vocabulary. It's not important at this stage because you want to base it on the gist of the story. Get a piece of paper, write down what the story was about. This is what I felt about the story. So the story talked about this character, story talked about how they did this and this, and then see if that helps you to remember the story. And this will also give you a good way of like summarizing and talking about it. So the summary is the more important part from the reading. The reading is just a guide to get you there. Once you've done that summary as an example, maybe read the story again, then come back to your summary and see if it still matches up, or see if you want to add to it, which is kind of good. Now once you've done the summary twice, I would then go back to each section and then start looking at the vocabulary that you've got. Now once you've actually looked at the vocabulary in each section, so like one chapter, find 5 words that you found interesting. Highlight those words with pencil or on a piece of paper, write them down. So page 3, line 12 as an example. Write the vocabulary down on a notebook. Write the sentence it was used in, and then what you think it means from the sentence. Now sometimes that word in the sentence doesn't really understand. So use the sentence before, use the sentence after as a way of understanding the word. And then from reading that line and the sentence which you've written down as well, what do you think it means? Write it down, and then once you've got that meaning, okay, go back to your dictionary which you now open, look at the word in the dictionary for the meaning and see if the meaning actually helps. See if you've understood from what we say the context. So as Cute Kitty just said, the context. I think, okay, I was right in my thinking. And now that you know you're right in your thinking, okay, this is a nice word. I can use this word. So how do I use it in my language? For the next week, I want you to then use that word in spoken conversation, in written activities. Use that word, because you need to take it from this side of where you're learning to I'm using it to I use it all the time and I don't need to know about it anymore, like the can do. So take that vocabulary that you've got, and like it is, maximum 5 words. You're not going to remember or use more than that at a time. And it's a bit of a while to actually get comfortable with it, but it's a really useful practice. So yes, if you're looking up every word or every topic or context, you're going to ignore, you're going to hate reading, you're going to not understand the story, you're going to lose yourself. So that's not the main focus. It's understanding the story first, and then once you've given yourself a basic summary, read it again, see if the summary still matches with what you've read, maybe change it slightly, go back, find the words in each chapter, maximum 5 words per chapter, write down the sentence with that word, see if you can understand it, write down what you think it means, look at the sentence before, look at the sentence after, then check it in the dictionary, then try to use it. Yes. If possible, don't translate the word Lena. In your mind you're going to do it, and it's okay. Like I do translate Japanese words, but I don't want to be translating all the time. I don't want to be thinking, okay, what's this word in my language? Now I understand. We do that at the beginning. But you want to get to a stage like where you can use the language naturally. So like I often say to people, I don't understand, I don't speak Japanese. My family can speak Japanese, they're bilingual, would you like to talk to them? And then because I've used that phrase so many times, it's so easy to do. So like, すいません、日本語全然わからない、とても喋れない。子供は日本語と英語でペラペラ。So like, would you like to speak to my son instead? And then they can translate and they can talk that way. So it helps. Right, let's come back. So Lena said, Ricky, would you like any open land? I'd love to, Lena. If you would like to sell me some goodies, I'm actually looking to get either deeds or stakes. Those are my requirements at the moment. So deeds or stake, Lena, if you've got any. So hopefully that answers your question, Nada. Cute Kitty's correct. Context help with figuring out the words. Absolutely, 100%. Peter said, you being good. He's tired, yes. Lena said, no translate on that word. Yep, don't always translate. It's not good. I don't know for each word I got the whole meaning by the whole sentence, but I'm trying my best to get new ones, like using high for different types in the same meaning as an example or describe feelings. At the end of the day, I think using synonyms or antonyms is very useful. So I often teach students how to search for synonyms and antonyms, and then we go over some of the language choices and we work on sentences. Like my student the other day, we were looking at ways of expressing certain things. I did a placement demo with this person just to encourage them to join my company. And then during the demo, I helped him with his confidence because very nervous as an example, and then basically gave him some new ways of saying the language or discussing the language. Hang on, where is she? 2:30, isn't it? 2:30, there we go. So 40 of each is perfect, Lena. Yes, please, that will be lovely jubbly if you would like to. I'm happily take that off your hands. Yeah. The key thing is, if you're looking at new vocabulary, what's the word that you're using now or the sentence you're using now? What's another way to say the same thing? What's another grammar structure I can use to say the same thing? And it becomes very, very easy that way. I like teaching people new vocabulary. I really do, or new ways of doing things. Your son sounds like an awesome. You must be very proud. I am. I'm proud of both of my boys. I really am. The youngest a bit lazy at the moment and not going to university when he should, but that's normal for university kids. They don't always like to get up in the morning, and I'm not always here to make him get up, which is a bit of a concern for me. So, laying up, thank you very much. I appreciate that one, young lady. You are a superstar. So there's my 80 for the day. She's just helped me get closer and closer to my next upgrade. You beauty. So we got a few more pieces to go. So 4 down in the corner, 1 there. I think I'll get this done by Christmas. That could be 2 big goals done. The fishing area and now my land soon to be opened as well. What's next in the game? Yes. Okay, Nicky said this is great for finding words in. I think so too. I really do. I even have apps on my device as well. So as an example, like I use. In fact, let me show you the app first of all. Right, so the one I use is this one down here. So I use this with my students all of the time as well, and it's a good way of picking up other words. So this is the app I use, and when you open it up as an example, it has like words of the day as an example. So terrene, unthoughtful, savoury, geologist, idolize, profitability, and there's these are interesting words. And you notice they don't give many words either. So like I said, like 5 words, and if I click on the first one, terrine, and it says a pate or fancy meatloaf baked in an earthenware casserole. It's a French word. It gives you the origin as well, so I kind of like it, and it also gives you a sentence, which is very useful. So for me, using this with my students, it's a nice way of actually doing it. Then there's links to other words as well, like a more generic dish is a hyphen in is a dish, and then theosaurus if there's one there, which can be very handy indeed. Like other words I can see down here. So let's sort about assorsive, this word down here, freeing from fear or anxiety, which is another one, or synonym is soothing. And if I go down here, I can find many other words that have a similar meaning. So it's very, very, very good for learning. Now a lot of these words I don't even use myself. So I might tell my student, like I use restrictive, I use soothing, I might use sedative, I might use deadening for deadening the pain as an example. But a lot of these I don't even use myself. I know them, but it's what's comfortable for you. I'm not very eloquent with certain language choices. I don't speak in certain ways. I don't use some language, but I do use other words. So it's interesting. You said like savory. Okay. Savory relates to food and taste and flavors and bits like that. So it's a noun or adjective depending on the context. So I like savory food. I like the savory taste. So it depends on how you're using it. And there's a lot of examples down there as well. Yep. It's good fun. Right, what have we got in the chat? Okay, Theosaurus says, great way to find new words. I agree. Nada, I want different things for daily use to describe what we feel about the way we face. Looking up feeling words is a good one. So, Nada, search feeling words. So, or if you have a word, let's just say you're irritated by something, look up the word irritated and then put irritated and synonyms, and it will give you a lot of other words. Shuban said, any new information in relation to the farm passes I've won? I haven't had a chance to sort that one out for the people that won. That's all I've got. If you mean in relation to the dairy news, no information. Updates, no information. So later. Glad I don't live in Japan. I have too much food. Yummy. We do. I sometimes feel I'm the size of the house. I do. I had a beautiful burger the other day with my friend. It was called a baby body, and this was at Burger King. So they had this beautiful baby body. So I got myself a Coke. I got myself a bag of chips and a burger, and then you get a special sticker with it as well. And that's my mate Adrian, by the way. And you can see the size of the drink there, and you can see the size of the burger. So it's quite very large indeed. So very, very, very big indeed. When you open it up, there's 5 patties inside. So 5 meat patties in there, with the cheese and the tomato and the lettuce as well. So yes. And then there we go. There we go. There's me eating that burger. Oh yeah, that was good. Oh, it was nice. A little bit of moisture first. Yeah. A little bit of ketchup as well, just to get the throat ready. There we go. Stretch the mouth a little bit. And there we go. Oh, it's so big, I couldn't get my mouth around it. And my friend said, don't break your jaw. And there we go. 1 bite, straight down, 5 patties. Oh, that was good. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, my God. 1 big bite. So I wonder how many bites it took me to eat that one. Quite a few. Quite a few. And I finished. It was good. Yeah. Baby body. Yeah. And there we go. I got a baby in the body. Yeah, my friend did the same. Yeah. He went to go back and have it himself, but they'd sold out. There's none left now. Right, now the game's just updated, so we can go and see what's in the shop. So let's go have a look. There's boosters up for grabs, but we got the decoration offers at the moment. So you can see down there, there's the Tropical Collection for 1,600, 19% off. There's the Diamond Tropical Tan down there. There's the Tropical Darts, and there's the Path Pieces as well. Please make sure you do support with creator code Red Knight if you are so inclined. So you've got those offers down there. If we go into the Supercell store, let's go have a look, see how much they cost there. So Supercell store, one more time, close off that one. Supercell store, let's refresh that one, see if they've added it down there. No, there we go. You get the same offers down there, so 500 points down there. And the offers as well. So what, they're only doing 2 of the offers, it looks like. So there's one missing. Oh no, they put it as a special one. So 275 and 1600 on the dancing pig. Let's have a look. So 275, 600 on the dancing pig. Okay, 1600. Yeah, the prices are the same. 1600 for that one with the 3 decoration. Let's double check. 1600. Yep. So either way, it's there. Right, now I'm going to go with the Tropical Collection. I want the collection for 1600, so I'll take that one. So I will get the Tropical Collection times 1. I don't want the trail, so I will minus the trail. So that's the one we looked at earlier. I'm going to click the X off to get rid of that. I'm interested in some more of the Path Pieces and also the dancing pig as well. So I might do the Tropical Dance. I'll take one of those. Close off the X again, and also the Tropical Tile as well. I'll do that one. And I'm going to do extra on the Tropical Tile, I think. So we'll go 2 sets on that one, maybe 3 sets. So I'll go 3 sets. So 5,600 on that one. Now, because they've put this in the wrong location, again, we can't actually purchase this again and again and again, which is annoying. So I wish they would put this in the right section. It's not an offer, it's actually the decoration set. So that one's wrong again. But there's my purchase down there. So 1 Tropical Collection, 1 Tropical Dance, okay, and 3 of the Path Pieces. You've never seen me buy so much. I know. Shh. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, it says, okay, I'm supporting Red Knight down there, so Red Knight's code's in there, which is important. I click on the I agree to the terms. I'm going to buy with my account, okay. Confirm the purchase, which is good. Processing the payment. Woo! Processing done. Right, that now says that it's been done, and I will also get 250 keys, 50 diamonds extra, and 1,750 ID points. If we return to the store, I can purchase more if I wanted to as a result, but I don't need any more down now. I'm happy. Reward road wise, that's taken me closer to the 224. I might end up getting to the 300 before the end of the month. I hope not, because that's a lot of money. But points wise, let's have a look. 6,680 and nothing to purchase down there really. So nothing I really want. I could get some path pieces, so let's do some path pieces. I think we're going to go with the park path. Okay, 100 down there, that's 100. Okay, can we do it again? That's 200. Okay, do it again. That's 300 points down there. 400 points, okay, and one more 500 points. How many path pieces do I get? We're about to find out. See if it's worth it or not. So we open up the game, and the game is opening. We take away newspaper, click on that one. Ducks and nets, very nice. Okay. There we go. Tropical dance, tropical collection, 250 keys, 25 diamonds, 25 diamonds. We'll say OK on that one. And then path part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Deco, diamonds as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go have a look at the new deco. There we go. I got 26 path pieces now. I've got, according to this, we've got a beautiful hula dancer. We've got the chair as well, and we got 24 of the path pieces. So yay! So some brand new decoration. How do I find a July bonus? I never find it, so not sure what you mean on that one, Lena. Do you mean the little rewards down at the bottom? Hang on, I'll show you in a second. Undo. Bring that over to there, bring that down there, bring that over as well. There we go. We need another one of those. I grabbed 2 of those because I wanted 2 dancers. There we go. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. Little piggy's enjoying the dance. I could understand why. That is so me. That is, I could enjoy that one. Yeah. That is so me. I'm the pig. I'm totally relaxing. Yeah, dance for me. Would you like to see me in a grass skirt dancing? Hello, hello, I could do this. Yes. Maybe I could do the fire dance. What do you think? So, could I do that? Maybe I should take Hawaiian dance lessons. That could be fun. Slow Joe, good morning, by the way. Lena, I believe it's the Supercell store path. Okay, alright. So let's go help Lena with her question quickly. So Lena says, how do you find the July bonus? Here's a quick way for you. Go up into Supercell ID settings and then go to that bottom line down there. That will take you straight to the Supercell ID section here. I won't have any money for lunch. Oh, I got an upset stomach from the burger I had this morning, so probably not a good idea. So yes, yeah. So Lena wants to find the July bonus, so that will take you to this one. If you click on the top hand corner, you'll see it says store as an example. If you click on the store, it will then take you to the store section. So let's just go back on myself so I keep the two up. And there's the store section down there. And then you'll see down at the bottom there's this little white tab. Click on that one and it shows you the July bonus track. So you see this little white line here, this one here, it's in the store. So whenever you move up and down in the store, as an example, you'll see the little track down there. Click on that track and it will show you the track that you're doing, and you can see where you are and what you've got to do and where to got to go, that kind of thing. So that's the one you want. It's in the Supercell store section. Right, let's go do the pass down there. There we go. Yay! And we collect the 25 keys. Woohoo! Got 25 keys. We need one more decoration to get the diamonds. So I need to do the event. So we're going to take this one. There we go. Sugar canes. Beautiful. Take that. There we go. We need jams. Oh, look at this. Strawberry jam. So strawberry jam is how long? 6 hours. Ooh, that's a challenge. We've also got down there blackberry jam. Blackberry jam is 6 hours. So we're going to watch an advertisement. Let's activate the advertisement and get that one going faster. Yes, they saved the pig. Ricky won't have any money for lunch, so when he's hungry he needs to eat the new decorations. I probably do need to eat less, that's for sure. I've been eating a little bit too much recently. You don't see where I click. It's that bottom line, Lena. Just click that one. Booster, absolutely. But I'm going to use the advertisement first. That will speed up quite some time. But then, yes, if I got a booster, I can use that as well. This is a farming game. Okay, they got blueberries as well. Ooh, it's very similar. I bet the game's not like that though, pulling the sheep to get the wool. But it seems to be interesting. Do I want to play? Let's give it a go. Whee! Feed the animals. Yay! Now, why do I want to do it that way? Okay. I got to pling more watering. Okay, that's good. So, but it's not going to let me, so we'll skip that one. Peter said, don't like the jams. Yes. Now that's down to 3 hours, so let's go have a look. We need chocolate ice cream times 2, so 1. We got no milk. Okay, we take 1. Yes, I do have some creams, Lena. I got about 10 left, I think. Hang on a second. Peach as well. So we take the peach. Let's see what we need. Some people have not been enjoying their tasks so well. So beehive, we'll take that one as well. There we go. Nice and easy. I like that. White sugar. No, I got brown sugar. That's not good. There we go. White sugars. Burgers, hamburgers, 1, 2, how many do we need? 3 burgers, that's good, I'll take 3 down there. We need apples, apples is easy, there we go, take that one. Oh, now we got the brown sugars. I'm glad I didn't collect them all, that would have been like, So there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we might as well get the rest while we're here. And we'll take that one as well, and that is good. So 5 left to do. So in that case, then I'm going to load up with white sugars, get that task done faster. I need white sugars anyway. And that's it, 5 easy tasks left to do. I got plenty of time. So that will give me the 2,000 points up to this point, and then 3,000 the next day, then 4,000. So 5 days till I get the next one, basically. Huh? Are we going to have enough points? Everything's 100 points. So 2,000 today, 3,000 tomorrow, 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe. Should have enough. That was easy. Right, next one. My new File 29 has all 3 sugar products on the event board. Ooh, I preload. So Lena needs milk. Okay, Lena, I can do milk. My cows are ready to give milk. I don't need the milk now. So, do you have milk, Ricky? I need to do some cream. I can sell you some milk. I can sell you some cream as well if you want. Lena, come and get the milk. Come and get the cream. Please don't buy, everybody. This is for Lena. She's asked for it. So let me give you some milks. Let me give you some cream as well, because I got some spare ones. There we go. There we go, Lena. There's creams and milks down there. Come and grab them, my darling. That'll get you going. And now I don't need these. I can collect all of these animals, can't I? Because I don't need them now. They are unnecessary for the next set of tasks. So yay, there we go. That is beautiful. There we go, gorgeous. And I don't need to worry about any of the crops anymore, so I can collect all of those. And we can start loading up with some other crops. Yay. Beautiful. I like that. And they will come 24 minutes or so on that one. We got some wool still coming down, which is good. Lovely. And that's perfect. Right, what do we got in there? Good morning from the Netherlands, said Mike. Good morning to you as well. My newborn 23 sugar product. Yes. Hopefully you had some loaded. I tend to find that I load up one and one usually with the sugar products. And then if the third one comes in, I don't stress it too much. I tend to do the other tasks around it, because usually I can get the task coming up. The valley is over. Yay, let's go get the decoration. I want that. I do. When I made my video on this one, I was very, very impressed with the design. It was beautiful. So I wanted to get that one. That is a gorgeous little pig. I kind of like the fact we're getting all these little pig characters and others in the game. But I just wish we could have more characters. So, more pig characters with generic features as an example. Come on, let's trash these. The only ones we need are wool is what we're waiting for. All we need is wool, and then the other ones to be done, that's all. Three jams yesterday. How could you buy it now? So Lena said, how could you buy it? Valley was ended. The valley's ended. Yes, the valley is over. So hopefully you spent wisely. Now I've got a little bit left over, so we're going to have a look and see what's down there for grabs that I haven't purchased. So which one's better? Maybe XP booster could be handy. Let's have a look at the XP booster. So 3 star. 3-star. Okay, we're taking XP booster. There we go. That's good. And we got some pinks left over. There's a coin booster for 600. Or I could take 450. 450, not enough. We'll take that booster as well. There we go. Now we are done. We're going to leave the valley, and we are finished with the valley. And I didn't have to buy the boosters, which is good. There's my newest boosters, an XP and a coin one. Yay! Now I've got 10 and 6 of those. And some duck traps, which is nice. So lovely. And now I don't need the town anymore. Yes, it just ended now. It just ended. And because we don't need to worry about anything now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And what were those boosters? I think they were duck ones, weren't they? So what's this? Ducks are finished and combed faster, so we're going to activate that one because we've got ducks in the water. They will be done a little bit faster. Yay. Mystery net's good. Perfect. Lovely jubbly. You don't have so many red tokens. Oh my god, that's not good. I hope you had enough though. I wish only some rows would end up sending what Tom does for rehiring. For the rehiring though, you usually don't miss them, Shelley. So they usually stand there and stand there and stand there many times. But also as well, remember to go into the settings, advanced settings. Down here there's notifications. So you'll see the farm notifications like crop, animal, roadside, building, car, event, Tom, mastery, river, miscellaneous, derby, neighborhood, farm, builder, shop, etc. And there are a few others down there as well. So click on the notifications. So as an example, like the miscellaneous notifications, that will be other notifications. So click on that one as well. So click on the miscellaneous. That will help you when it comes down to the notifications on that one as well. Also the farm helper notifications, click on that one. So click on the farm helper, because that's what they are. They're farm helpers. So farm helper, click that notification. Click the farm helper, so go into settings, click on advanced settings, slide on down to the farm helper notification, that one there. That's the one you want to do. The valley's boring. In some ways I agree it is, and I think they need to spruce it up a little bit more to make it more fun and relaxing and enjoyable. So I definitely would recommend or ask Heyday to do that as well, because in some ways I kind of wish that it was a little bit more exciting on that side as well. Definitely. Okay, that's good. Let's have a look. 10, 11, and that's about it. Okay. Nikki's offering to sell milk to you, Lerner, if you haven't already noticed, so go buy that one as well. Yep. Back of the shop. That's everybody woken up now. Yep, good. Let's go load up with some more products that I'm low on. We need some more honey tea for later, definitely. We need some more orange tea. We've got no tea left, so we can load up that between now and tomorrow. Let's have a look. We got plenty of the other products down there, so we take a few more of those. Take one of those. We need some of these, so go get those on the go for the moment. Then we can come back and do some more. Yep, there we go, beautiful. And we take some of those as well. Lovely jubbly. And pottery, we need some more of those. Beautiful flowers, so we take some pots as well. There we go, build my stocks back up again. Gorgeous, I like that. Mm-hmm. 16 minutes till the next wall task is partially done. Okay, the ones that are partially done we can complete. That's good. There we go, get that one loaded up. Okay, while I'm at it, should I do some more gems? Yeah, why not? Let's take a few more pieces in there. Take one of those, we take one of those, and one of those. Yep. Remember, if you need any items, do ask each other in the chat, like Lena and Nikki just did. Supporting each other as a community is wonderful. Not everybody is chatting at the moment, it's just the two of them, which is kind of interesting. So everybody else has disappeared. Oh no. Tamina said I'm listening. Yeah, me too. Me too. Listening to the sound of my voice on the wind. Yes. "12 minutes to go." Very important. Everyone's getting their tasks underway. They are. I've been pretty lucky with mine. It won't take too long. So the ice cream won't take so long. The burgers as well. I could activate production machines. I've got those ones down there, but they don't really affect the ones I've got, so they're not that beneficial for me. Definitely not. I got some town and other ones which are kind of useful, I guess, but not really the production ones that are necessary for this. Definitely not. Sometimes I use the stars. I go by the star order just to use some of the lower level ones just to get those out of the way. So let's have a look. We got an Ernest down there. There's a Tom for 3 hours. We can do a Tom for 3 hours, couldn't we? So might as well activate him. He's a Tom for 3 hours. So what should we get, I wonder? What do we need? Do you know, I'm going to get some saws. I like saws. No, I got plenty of saws. I got 24. What else is down there that I don't have? Oh, we could do lemon cakes or potato feta cake. You know what, potato feta cake. Let's go do some of that. Listening to it gets harder to chat late at night. I know. I'm about to fall asleep to the humming. When you advertise in the shop, it should notify your hoodies, or you can also post like my team does. They often post like selling in or sale in my shop. But I do like the idea of that one when you're promoting something. However, if you're selling to someone like Leonard did to me, you don't really want them jumping and buying the items. So ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Right, I like that one. We did some goodies, we did some help. Okay. I got a fox coming. I had a fox come up to this one the other day and looked like he was going to buy flowers from my flower seller. And that was so cool to see. Oh, he disappeared. He went behind the stand and he's gone. He's up there. He is. Where's he going? He's going down to my sheep. Taking a long walk down the road. He's off to my berries again. But he can't get in. Maybe I should make an entrance for him to be able to walk in. That could be kind of cool. If I did that, then he may come into the area. We'll see, but he's in there somewhere, or maybe he's disappeared. I always post in neighborhood chat when I have goodies. Yeah, my team needs some help while I'm at it as well. Let's go have a look. We can do the boats down there. Can't do that one. Let's go have a look. Waffle maker. I could get one on the go, but I need some more waffles. And I need wheat and eggs at the moment. So I'm still growing the crops. So let's have a look. There's some wheat there. That's quite cheap. We can buy some of that quickly. Okay. Nope. And let's try some eggs. There we go, there's some eggs. Take those ones. Gold bar's nice, but don't want that one. Take those and the bacon and the feed while I'm at it. Always good to get a bit of feed. Some more sheep feed. Oh, that one's gone. Ooh, that was nice. I got some of those goodies. Let's go help out while I'm at it. I can do some of these. There we go. Red Knight came. Can't do this one because they left their neighborhood. So they have to join a new neighborhood to be able to do that one. Can someone help me with 30 tape? Let's have a look. I just opened up mine. I can do 3 tape. So nada, I've got 3. I can sell you 3 tapes. So 3 tape in the end if you want them. That's all I can spare at the moment. There you go. Nada. There's 3 tapes. That means you only need 27 then. There you go. There's 3. Okay, 7 minutes. Some of those will be a little bit longer because I didn't have the stuff prepared at the time, but that doesn't matter. I could believe what I saw on the wall in my kitchen help. So disgusting. An insect. Yeah, what kind of insect? Was it a little cute one with big eyes, or was it one that looked like it was going to eat you? What kind of insect? Depends on the insect. Then it says I can't see them. Okay. Cinderella just purchased that one. Good. Yeah, they need more blueberries at the moment. They've just took it down my vacuum cleaner. I had a spider in my home the other day, so I caught it in the tissue, then released it on the balcony because I like spiders. I go to my friend's house and I stay there sometimes, and he's got big ones on the wall. And he goes, don't kill them, just leave them alone because they eat the mosquitoes and the other bugs that come into the house. He goes, the macabre, the centipedes, kill those. They're evil little shits. But the spiders, he doesn't touch those. So. Oh, earwigs. Wow, earwigs. Yeah, I would get rid of earwigs. They hurt when they pinch. I've been pinched by an earwig many years ago. That was painful. Yeah, I know. Ozzy's gone, isn't he? Also, Hulk Hogan I heard as well today. So Hulk Hogan, Ozzy, both passed away. Yes. Yeah, spiders are good for the other animals that you have in the house that you don't want there. They can be very handy indeed. So, I'm happy to keep spiders. My problem is like the little midges, because sometimes they come in through the net on the window. You have the window open and you have like the net curtain that supposedly stops them, but they always find their way round them and they come in, or the little mosquitoes sometimes. So that's why we need like the little coils to fumigate the entrance and block them from coming in, but it still doesn't stop them. They still come in. And they're always attracted to the bathroom or steamy locations. So if I go to use the bathroom, so during the daytime it's open, nighttime I use the bathroom, and then I put the actual extractor on just to dry the room, so it's good for the next day. But if I leave the door or window open, they try to go into the bathroom, and then I'm like, okay, you guys are in my bathroom, you're dead now. And I kill the little midges or the mosquitoes when they come in. So I need a spider in the bathroom. That would make me happy. I have a shoe policy with spiders. I tell them to shoo. If they don't, I give them my shoe. Really? Wow. If the insect is now in your vacuum cleaner, it depends on how dusty it is, Lena, and how often you use it. If you don't use it that often, then maybe it's going to be flying around inside. If it's full of dust and other things from when you've used it, it's probably going to be like suffocating and saying like, no, Lena, save me, don't kill me. I will be a good little bug in your house and eat all the dodgy insects and other ones, please. Come to Japan, Lena. You open your window in the morning and all you hear is insects, and it's like all morning and afternoon. Of an evening they start to go quiet, but during the day, like, whoa, very, 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 very noisy all day long. Yes. Sometimes of an evening you can hear them screaming as the other insects or wildlife catches one, but yes, very, very, very noisy. The cicada. Kevin said no. Sorry, Len said no. Kevin saying hello. Depends on how many other insects you've sucked up for them to eat as well, said Cindy. Yeah, don't worry, my little ones inside the vacuum cleaner. Mummy's going to give you food. Here we go. And then sucks up the next one. There you go. Enjoy. Next one coming. Another one coming up. You have a community, kind of like Men in Black, where they open the locker and then there's hundreds of alien species living inside. So Lena's vacuum is the new alien habitat. So all the little bugs are partying and celebrating, and Lena is all hail Queen Lena, the queen of the vacuum. Yes. All hail Lena. Praise be to Lena. Funny, funny, funny. I farm mealworms, crickets, slaters, whiteworms and earthworms. I've seen some of the videos people make where they actually farm for the insects to feed the chickens. So they have the compost with the insects in them as well, and then the insects fall down. They use the compost on the garden and the larvae fall down, and then they feed them to their chickens. Their chickens love them. So yes. Some of those like natural farming videos that I watch are really cool. The dairy one is one of my favorite ones. The guy who owns the dairy that talks about the cows is good. I also like the guy who does the hoofs of the cows. There's also the shoe one as well, which I enjoyed watching. Those are good. They're interesting. Cicada can live under the ground for 27 years. They're very noisy here. They're very noisy here every year. A lot of young kids collect the beetles and the cicadas when they come out. They start digging them up. There was a kids event at my local supermarket recently where they had all of the beetles, and the kids were like picking up the beetles or digging for the beetles in the activity so they could feed them and take them home and then have them as pets and raise them before releasing them. Not my cup of tea personally. I kind of like avoid doing things like that. But is interesting. They call them like mushkin here. So there's a wonderful cartoon series that used to be on years ago that I used to enjoy. That was a kind of a card game as well, which was good fun. My sons liked that one. Used to play that. Yeah. They're definitely interesting. They're definitely interesting. But like I said, they are noisy. That's the only downside. How about in your country? What's the main insect for summer? So, Lena says she's got a lot of insects at the moment, but what's your main summer insect? Like, I love the dragonflies that I sometimes see at my friend's house during the year. He has trees which have these green caterpillars that are evil, and when you touch them they irritate the skin and really painful. I don't like the centipedes. They're evil little buggers as well. But the cicadas are nice. It's a summer sound, so if I hear them then I know summer's here. But I love the butterflies I see in the garden. I love the dragonflies. They're nice. I saw a lizard in my house the other day, or not in my house, but in the building lobby. He was running around and he stopped and looked at me, and I go, "Hello, what are you doing here? The exit's over there, you know. If you run around here, you'll be stuck. See, doors open, doors open. You should go out that way into the garden." So. I know, Nikki. One of my first really loud experiences, I was going from the station to a student's house to teach there. And as I normally walk through the park, and there's this walkway, pathway that walks through, and I could hear them in the trees. I didn't think much of it because I've heard them in my neighborhood before. And as I started walking down the pathway, and you have to follow the path to go through trees unless you go all the way around the outside, and it starts off loud, and it just gets louder and louder and louder, and it was really, really bad. And I'm like, oh my god, like even had my hands over my ears because it was just too loud. I had to turn around. I couldn't do it because they were just so loud. So yeah, they're really deafening. We get fireflies. I hear fireflies are not so common these days. I was reading recently or watching a video, and they're saying that the number of fireflies these days has diminished. Whether that's because of human interaction, or because of chemicals, or because their food source is disturbed, or there's no mating location so it's been damaged, but the number of fireflies has been going down. I hope that's not true, because they're beautiful to watch. Like, I very rarely see fireflies here in Japan. It's not something I would expect. But we do have bats, so I like watching the bats of a night time, seeing them fly around. They're kind of cool. Or the night moths. Some beautiful night moths we have sometimes. It should be ready now. There we go. It's 19. Get the rest on the go again. And those others, so another 6 hours on the clock again. Wow. Way too long, way too long. 23 minutes for the ones I missed last time. We get audiences in Queensland because it's tropical and they are massive. Yeah, I can guess. Yeah. Australia, New Zealand, yeah, they need a blowtorch. They do. It needs to be burned by the sun, definitely. Yeah. I'm not going to do a Zoom today, Kev. Sorry. I was thinking about it earlier, but not today. But I will do another time. So keep it for next time, maybe. Another time I'll do a Zoom, not today. Ricky, did you get a new deck? Yes, I did. Sine, good morning, good morning, good morning. Or good afternoon, or good evening. Good to see you here as well. I got the valley and I got the new decoration. Absolutely. Yes, 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 indeed. Yeah. We have wet to the size of your hand. Yes, 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 yeah. Yeah. I like insects to a certain extent, especially when I'm watching them on TV or through glass cages. Up close in front of my face or on my body, I can understand now. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Let's go get some more wheat. I really don't mind that they're selling wheat in the paper, really. So cheap wheat is cheap wheat. Oh, expansion materials. No, my limit for the day. No, I could have got free materials. No, that's not good. There's a free material one down there. Oh, there's cheap sugarcane too. That's nice. It's a very big cricket. A wetter is a very big cricket. They're harmless. It just looks scary. Okay, coming along nicely if I do say so. Actually, can we find any goat's milk? Let's have a look. Goat's milk, goat's milk, goat's milk, goat's milk, goat's milk. That's the trouble with the newspaper. People don't always sell what I want. So, let's go. Hang on. Let's have a look at the last helpers. Game froze. I don't want to know what that is. Really, Lena? Ricky, I have another question. How to know what my level in English generally? I need it to choose the next novel book. At the end of the day, you can get yourself level tested to find out what your reading level is. But what is your level for reading now? Now there's reading and there's comprehension. Like I teach a lot of kids decoding and reading skills, sight words, etc. But what is your reading level now? How well do you read? So that's the key thing. My game's frozen. Hang on a second. So, like with the reading books that you can get, like quite often they have a reading level for the book that you're reading. Then there's comprehension questions in the back for, I think, like the Ladybird books or some other ones that are out there, the Cambridge books. Depends on your reading ability. Like I like books that are for young people or for adults. I like books that vary in difficulty, like the Tales of Genji Mono, old style writing, very tiny, very small, many books. I read them all, fantastic. But I also love like the children's books as well, where they have adventures and other things. So it depends. Right, Nikki said I can sell you, so yes please. Which level do I go to? Which level do I go to? So Nikki, where do I go to? Tamina said in my shop as well. Tamina, which level do I go to, please? I find myself, okay, I'm reading, but I'm not a fast reader. It doesn't matter. The speed of reading comes as you get used to it. Like a lot of people read out loud, which actually slows you down. But it's also very beneficial when you're first starting because it helps you to sound out the words. But actually, when you're reading, you shouldn't really read out loud. You should read in your mind, because your brain is the one that's getting used to reading the vocabulary and recognizing the words. But again, it depends on your tastes. I love the old style science fiction books, which tend to be much thinner, but I also enjoy the crappy junk books you get at the airport or travel locations, because they're just like mind-numbing books but with a bit of an interesting story to keep me busy or active. So 200, 200, 200. At the end of the day, reading depends on your taste. You can read an easy book or a challenging book. If it's too challenging, then read something that's a little bit easier to read, or look at different genres or artists. Okay, 200, 200. So Tamina and Nikki said 200, so I got some 200s down there, but I don't know which one to go to, so let's go to this one, Otherly Spectacular. I got the AC on for me, thank you. I also take the ore, so I got that one, so thank you very much. Already in my shop, 272, let's go to that one as well. 272 jeans. I'll take those while I'm here. So Tamina 272. Ooh, there's expansion materials. I'll take those. I'll do the eggs as well while I'm here. Lovely. There we go. And I'll take those ones as well. Beautiful. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. But at the end of the day, don't worry too much about your level for reading. Think of the books that you like. That's more important, because when you like a book, it encourages you to read. Even if it's an easy book, at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. It's the enjoyment. Like I said, I love some of the younger people's books. I think their writing styles are more enjoyable, or the story to them as well. I often use this website for learning about new books. Hang on. Bookmarks, and here we go. This is one of my favorite ones for books. Not that one. You just clicked the link by mistake. There we go. Right, the website is called Fantastic Fiction, and this website is a website that gives you information about lots of books that are coming out or soon to come out or have come out in the past. Definitely, Shelley, I agree. Reading something you're comfortable with or you're interested in is very nice. So, like, I recommend James Patterson as an example. His books are very, very good indeed. There's a lot of interesting stories and books based around what he likes. The Alex Cross series, I've read most of those. I haven't done some of the newer ones, so I need to buy those and get those. But there's a few good ones. The Woman's Murder Club I found interesting as well. And again, depends on your tastes and styles. So once you know your favorite author, like for me, my favorite author is E. Doc Smith, which is this one here. He's a science fiction writer from a long time ago, and I have every book that he's ever written, or from Skylark, The Lensman, Subspace, Family, The Lambert. I love all of those books, and I've read them again and again and again because I enjoy reading. But Fantastic Fiction, great website. And you can search on different genres as well. So like there's all genres down there. You can pick and choose your favorite. For me, science fiction is one of my favorites. So I can do fantasy, horror, urban fantasy, or game lift. It gives you some of the popular books. It tells you what's coming soon as well, and you can check those ones out. Kind of cool. There's a new one down here by Rick Campbell. Ooh, okay. I'd be interested in that one. So he's a relatively new writer on the scene as well. So I like the look of the stories on this one, so I definitely would do that one. The seafaring ones are good, but I'm more interested in the space ones, so that looks nice. It gives you descriptions as well, tells you about it, and it's kind of cool. So what kind of books do you like? What are you interested in? You can bookmark your favorite authors. You can see what's coming out in the community. You know what books are out there. Like Stephen King's got a new one at The Life of Chuck's coming out soon. Very, very good website. I really mean this one. James Herriot Books. Okay, so let's do James. So James Herriot. H-E. There we go. James Herriot. There you go. 19. So he's done All Creatures. Ah, okay. Yeah, that would be a good set of books to read if you can get them. But I recommend the website, Fantastic Fiction. Please check it out if you are a book reader. It's a good site to go to. They list all of the upcoming books. There's all different genres and fantasy. You can search on authors, books or series based on your choice. And very, very, very good indeed. So depending on what you like or the kind of genre that you prefer, very good. They do hardback, paperback, audio, Kindle, lots of choices. I'm facing one problem I can share with you, Ricky. People close to me tend to judge my character related to the books I read. People are always going to do that. People always like, if you read medical books, they think you're going to be a medical person. If they read science fiction, they think you're that one. At the end of the day, don't mind it. Are you streaming for one more hour? Yes, Peter. I'll be going till 6:30 / 7 o'clock is my goal. So, and thank you very much, everybody, for the items that you sold to me. I appreciate that one as well. So people will judge you on your reading. They really do. It will happen in every country. No matter what book you read, people will judge you. If you want my advice, create a book cover. They can't see what you're reading. So create a book cover that you can place on the outside of the book, like a leather binder cover or a paper cover. Like as a young boy, I used to get like paper and then fold it over the outside, so people can't see what you're reading, and it gives you a bit of privacy. So Bablu, hello as well, by the way, and welcome. Yeah, but people will always judge you on your reading. It's going to happen. People judge you on your clothing you wear. People judge you on your hairstyles and makeup. People judge you on the way you walk or the way you speak. People judge you on your language. It happens. It happens. We are a judgment-based society and culture and world. So I can walk into the store wearing casual clothes, and then the staff may think, oh, he's poor and he's got no money. I can walk into the same store looking dressed to the nines, and they think, oh, he's rich and famous maybe. But people judge. Doesn't matter who you are or what you wear or what you do, they will judge. So people judge me all the time. Don't mind. They do, Shoujo. I agree. They judge you on what clothes you wear. They do. They judge you on what you eat. They judge you on your weight. They judge you on your speaking style. They judge you on your looks. No problems. I live in Japan. Japan is a very judgmental society. And at the moment we're going through a lot of animosity towards foreigners in the country, which is kind of disturbing and worrying. So small minority or have caused issues for many other people. So That's true, Ricky. It is. It is. So remember to put your Bodhi's rippers on the cover of War and Peace. Yeah. Everybody judges everybody. We do it automatically sometimes. Like you're walking down the street and you see these people coming towards you. You automatically cross the road or you move off to the side because you think maybe that's not safe. Now, that could be a false judgment, but you base people on groups' actions, I'm afraid. So I bet there's certain demographics in many of your countries that maybe have a negative focus or appreciation towards them because of a specific group's problems or activities, and you judge everybody based on that. So, don't mind it. It happens. Nothing we can do about it. But read what you like, one thing with reading, read what you find interesting. And also read something that maybe is different, that you'd like to learn about, or maybe that is fun. So read for fun, read for learning, and read because, that might be interesting. Sometimes I'll pick up a book and I can't finish it, or I'll put it down and come back to it later. Sometimes I pick up a book and I don't like the book, but I want to finish it to the end because I want to see if I really don't like it. I get to the end and say, yep, didn't like that book, but I'll still read it again. I tend not to give this me a bad feeling. I said I'm too focused on the feminist point of view as I only reading for feminist authors for a couple of months. But what is a feminist author though, really? Do you mean women who write for women? Like, is that feminist, or is that just you're reading female books? Like, I read a lot of men's books. So am I a male chauvinist because I read books written by men? So depends on the topics. Okay, what do we got? 2 up there. Oh, boosters. Now, what are the boosters in this one? So 16 ranting boosters. Will it give me fishing boosters? Do I need these? That's the question. Boosters. Why did they do that now? 16 boosters. What have they got in the game? Okay, they've updated the shop. So what have we got? A small booster bundle. Okay. 2,400 or 2,400 for the 1 booster bundle. So there's only the 1 booster bundle they've added in, which is the small one. Interesting. They've only added the 1 booster bundle, which is the small one. So 2,400 for that, for 300 diamonds and 14 boosters. Okay. They've only done the tiny booster bundle. Interesting. I wish Heyday could have off us fishing boosters in the event. I wish I had fishing boosters for that one too. But I was glad I got my fish. I really am. So I got my fish. I'm happy. I was very happy with that one. At the point where I no longer care about what other people think. At the end of the day, I think people's views and opinions are very useful. But read a selection of different kinds of books. I would definitely do that. And then once you've read them, make your own judgment. Don't be forced to believe certain things because someone else said it or wrote about it. Make your own judgment based on what you're reading and you're learning. At the end of the day, you're the one who needs to make your decisions. You're the one who needs to believe what you believe or go in your direction. So I love having conversations from both sides of the coin, and I will challenge people on it as well because I find it interesting. Same with religion. I've read many religious books and I find them interesting and very similar in certain points as well. You'll be surprised how close Christianity and Islam is together, especially considering that some of the stories actually parallel each other or cross over to each other. So, You got the fish completed in nada. Me too. Dennis, I don't like it when people call me things. I used to, as a kid, was bullied, Lena. And I've been called names over the years. But I've got to the stage now where I don't care. I joke with people, like some people call me like Oji-san, and they go, Oji-san janayo, like they call me old man, and I have fun with it. I tend not to let it bother me so much. I really do. Society is becoming more insular and xenophobic as worrying pattern, especially where countries starting to rearm. That's true in some ways. Yeah. Yeah. Just one thing I'd like to say, everybody, to all of you out here watching my streams, you're always welcome in my streams. As long as you don't spam the chat or do stupid things. I don't care who you are. I don't care whether you're man, woman, dog, alien, fish, monster, or whatever else. I don't mind whether you're single, married, divorced, widowed, whether you're not interested in women or men, whether you have a family or don't have a family, whether you live by yourself, whether you live in a commune, whether you live in a house, an apartment, whether you don't live anywhere, you live in a tent, in the countryside, live off grid. Doesn't matter to me what religion you are, doesn't matter to me what gender you are. Might be interested to know if you're an alien, because I'd love to chat with some aliens about things. That would be cool. But whatever your background is, you are welcome here. As long as you respect each other, as long as you keep things relaxed and casual, I don't mind. You're welcome to discuss some things. Please remember that this is still Heyday though, and Heyday has their terms of service which I have to abide by, and some topics may not be okay to discuss, or we may not talk about some things, but yeah, but at the end of the day, yes. To Mrs. I've got to go for 20 minutes, no problems. Messiah love Ricky. I love me too. Yes. I was put as a lot and insecure about stuff as a result. I still am very apprehensive about some things, and sometimes I still try to do things because I want people to like me or be my friends or whatever else. So that's still an ingrained aspect as well. So I do things to please other people sometimes, which can cause, or I create a feeling I think I'm being taken advantage of. But again, I don't mind in some aspects, because I'm learning new things. But I'm not always a good communicator. I'm very terrible at replying to messages or chatting to someone or sending people messages and just talking. I'm not good at this at all. I'm more of like I can be here talking to you and I'm comfortable, but I'm not so good with actually messaging and responding and doing that kind of thing. I've been really bad at that. So really bad. So yeah. They called me a bookworm. Oh, that's not a problem. I'm a bookworm. I used to read 5 books a week. Every week, no problems. I would eat, dream and sleep books. I always had my head in a book. That's why I got a broken nose, because I walked into lampposts and things like that while reading. Even now, sometimes I'm reading and I don't look where I'm going and I walk into something. So yes, I can totally relate. As long as you're not eating the books. Yes. Yeah. That's the most important thing. Please don't eat the books. Yeah. Wish I was a bookworm. TikTok friend my brain and spam. Yeah, young modern generation. You gotta go outside and get fresh air, or put the phone down, read a book. So much better. Yep. Yes. Too many people these days don't even like search and find the answer. So grok, is this true? Grok, what's the meaning of this? Like, oh my god, go and research, go and look things up, please. So yes. Anybody else here a bookworm? So who else is a bookworm on the channel? Who else loves reading books? In fact, let me do a survey. Let's ask. So let's find a question. So, are you an avid book reader? Yes or no? There we go. Are you an avid book reader? Do you like reading? I love libraries. You used to find me in the local library, sitting on the floor reading books, not a problem. Where's Ricky? At the library reading again? Yep, always. Trash that one, trash that one, trash that one, trash that one, trash that one. What is avid? Avid is basically someone who does something regularly or often. So you like to do it, you're very keen or focused on that, so you do it many, many times. Mace just answered. He said avid means passionate or dedicated, enthusiastic. Yeah, we're all avid Heyday players, so yes. Book a day. I like audio books, but I kind of like the fact that I want to be reading as well. But I must admit, I've been enjoying the Reddit stories on TikTok, so I often play those. What annoys me though is like some of the story sites you have on there, they take a story from somewhere else, upload it, and they don't give the whole story, which is like, give the whole story. So I try to find the proper ones and follow those. Ask Siri or Alexa. Yeah, so hey Alexa, set the alarm for 3 a.m. Love Reddit stories, but it was split into multiple parts. Well, some of those are okay. I kind of like that one. I like the science fiction one. There's one science fiction website that actually has a lot of good stories, but I think they got fed up with people taking their content and not leaving it on there, so they've made it a subscribe option now. Do you have any tips for learning more English? Make me your teacher. That's a good tip. I can teach you. My fees are reasonable. But it depends on you, Lena, at the end of the day. So learning is down to the individual. If you like music, then I would say karaoke can be very good for learning words and vocabulary and songs and intonation and sound. If you like reading, then picking up a book and reading and learning through the book is good. If you are focusing on grammar as an example, think of grammar in specific situations when you will be using it. So whether it's writing a report or a summary or you're buying a cup of coffee, so make yourself role plays. There are a lot of things. I don't know if you always misunderstand me. That's the great thing though, Lena. Even though I misunderstand you, it gives you the opportunity to think of like, how can I communicate with Ricky to make him so he does understand? So we look at different vocabulary or we look at different expressions. But I'm also very bad at comprehension sometimes. No, don't tell anybody though. Yes, I might get in trouble. Here we go. I like these ones. And here we go. More goodies. Yes. Then a good way to learn language is if you're talking to people. In some ways, I agree, Shelley. Yes, talking is nice. But you still need the language to be able to talk to people. So, yes. Come into my Zoom chats when I do Zoom chats. Join the Zoom chats. Don't be shy. Talk. Like Lena, how many languages do you speak? Now remember, I'm an Englishman, and English people are some of the laziest language learners in the world, because we tend to learn one language and that's it. We do study French in school, or maybe German depending on the school. Sometimes we study other ones, but generally speaking, we in the UK, the English speaking group of it, terrible at learning. Maybe if you live in like Scotland or Wales or certain other areas, you might learn different ways of spelling or different local language. Like if you're like Kevin as an example, he's from Ireland, so he would learn a different language as well. But many second language speakers, like in Europe, they have their native language, maybe another local language, and English as well. So your ability in languages is way better than mine. So you got Swedish and English. You're up on me. Cindy said, you're doing it now, Lena, listening to things in other languages, which is great and good. And P.S. I always understand you. Hey, stop poaching my viewers, you. Yeah. So Lena, she's saying, Cindy says, I can understand you, so come and join me, not Ricky. He never understands you. Yeah. I've heard Kevin speak other languages as well, which is kind of funny. So, yep. Wish I could speak German. I do. Robin's lucky. He speaks English and German. If I could speak German, then I can read some science fiction books. Yes. No, sometimes the translation services are awful. They really are. They're getting better, I must admit, in some aspects. But what you get out of them sometimes is completely wrong or not right. So I'm hoping to try one day one of those earpiece translators that I've been seeing advertised. I want to do those ones. So where you have the ear translator in, so I can listen to Japanese and then it tells me in English and I can respond. But it doesn't help me respond in the language. I still respond in English and then they need the earpiece for Japanese. So I wish I could speak the language more. But my Japanese is still basic, even after all of these years. That's my own fault. But when I come home from work, sometimes I just want to sit down and relax. But I do enjoy watching international movies. But I still use captions, but not always. I tried one, Ricky. It's mostly through the phone with an app. You need a babblefish. I do. Or I need the cognac from Draimon. That would be the best one. But the babblefish, yes. I know which story. I've read that Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, one of my favorite books from many years ago. Now that was a good book. Now, so for me, Arabic, native, English, Turkish, and little French, want to do more practice. Go for it. I'd love to learn Arabic. I would. That'd be awesome. If I could learn Arabic, then I could visit some Arabic countries and be more comfortable with the language. So, like my friend, he often travels around India and other countries, and he learns many of the phrases through his travels through doing it. And now, once you start learning the language, it's much easier. So, even in Japan, like I don't know a lot of Japanese, but I know enough to become comfortable and for people to accept me. The reading's still difficult, but other bits I'm okay with. I'm not perfect, and I'm never going to be, because most of my job is in English. Very little Japanese is done, so I don't have a lot of opportunities to use the language or especially in work. Outside of work, many chances, but even then depends on who I interact with. So if I go to hospitals and doctors or other places, I have to use Japanese, but even then I usually use English. What language is the hardest to learn? I think the Sanskrit languages in many ways. So, like Arabic's definitely a difficult one to learn. I would say Chinese as well, depending on the language equivalent. But the grammar is very English to, or very similar to English in some aspects. AI is definitely a good tool for the future, and I discussed that with the student today. I said, like, in the future, you won't have a teacher now, you'll be using an AI system. And he goes, I don't want that, because an AI will be able to do the job, but they won't have the experience or the little quirky stories or whatever else. But I disagree. I think it depends on how they learn and program in the future. I think they can take other people's experiences and copy them and then pretend it's their own, and you'll never know. But AI is fun. Arabic is learner because it's very, yeah, I would say Arabic's one of the challenging ones, definitely. Chinese, Arabic, Japanese, Korean. I had Korean and Chinese, Japanese. I think is a little bit easier to learn, but again, there's a lot of strange symbols. Mm. Google said Chinese, Arabic, Japanese, Korean. That wouldn't surprise me. I can ignore that now, can't I? That's done. Come on. As long as someone takes one of these, we can get this one done. Ah, man. Got 2 days, 22 hours. Possible. We just need one more of those. Come on, Heyday, give it to us. These conversations we have sometimes are interesting. I like that. That's one reason why I like streaming, because we can chat about different things. It's nice. If you could learn a second language or another language, depending on where you're from, what language would you choose? I must admit, I'd like to be able to speak Japanese because I live here. I'd like to study Chinese as well, and Korean because of the Asian sphere. Maybe because of some of the other countries I like to visit in this area. I'd like to learn Tagalog as well, so I'd like to do Vietnamese, Malaysian. I wish I could speak all of those languages. That would be nice. From Europe, I'd want to learn, let's say, like Russian. That would be nice. German would be good. Italian, I think. Not sure Italian or Spanish. Maybe Spanish and Italian. That'd be good. French, not so interested in. Portuguese, not so interested in. Other countries, I'm not so focused on at the moment. In the Americas, maybe Brazilian could be fun. That could be interesting. Klingon, oh yeah, now you're talking. That would be good. Klingon would be fun, yeah. Klingon or Vulcan, yeah, definitely. Oh, I'd love that one. Yeah. I was watching a preview for a movie, and the young kid was speaking to the character from Star Trek in like a daycare service in Klingon, and it was brilliant. It was hilarious. I'd love that one. Hindi would be interesting, definitely. So Hayden Saab said I speak Hindi. Okay, and Sanskrit as well. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of languages. I wonder, as we move into the future, will all the languages stay, or will they be disappeared into the one language? That would be an interesting thing to find out about. So, be interesting to be able to go into the future and see how languages change. Yeah, we go. Another one done. What does he want? Yeah, here we go as well. More expansion materials. I like that. And slowly getting there. Yes. Now, speaking of getting there, I have items I don't need, so I think I'm going to sell some of these pieces now. So I can sell the wool. We've got an excessive amount of wool, and we definitely don't need all of that because of the tasks I've been doing. So there we go. Are you still here, Peter? Said Lena. Yep, he's still here. Yes. How about you, Kevin? What languages do you speak? So, what do you and Sinead speak? So, do you speak Irish to each other? Do you speak English to each other? Another local dialect, maybe? Thank you. And as I said earlier, by the way, I'm really bad with messaging and replying, so apologies if I don't write or very rarely communicate using that option. Not good at all when it comes to things like that. So I don't mean to be rude, it's just the way I am. Or sometimes I do something and then forget and then come back later and it's like I've forgotten all about it because other things happen. BBC Two. I miss the BBC. There used to be some good shows on that one. Not always, but used to be. Alright, let's see, what else have we got to do? Ooh, they bought some wool, thank you very much, I appreciate that one. Let's see, what else do I need to sell that I don't want? Yeah, slide on down, we don't need the mat pieces, anybody who wants those, they're welcome. We got lots of bricks down there that we don't need anymore, so we get rid of those. Keep sliding, keep sliding, keep sliding. Go down, 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 down. 10 of the tiles, there we go. Kevin speaks German, French, I speak a bit of Spanish and Gaelic. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard Kevin speak German. Yeah. Yes. He does French as well. Okay. Gaelic. Ooh, Gaelic. I've not done that one. To be able to speak another language is cool. So I'm lucky my sons can speak 2 languages. Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes wish I'd studied a little bit more before I came to Japan. But then again, I never knew my life would end up in this direction. Surprising how life goes off in different ways. I never expected to be live streaming and making videos. Very different. Never expected to be talking to you guys. If someone had said to me like 20 years ago, oh, when you get older, you'll be talking to many foreign people from around the world, and then they'll be watching you play games. I'll be like, nah, don't be silly. So, no, that's never going to happen. And just look. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. And how are we doing on expansions? Do we need to get rid of any? Well, we can keep those. Yeah, we can keep those. Okay. That's already done. That we're working on. Okay. And everything is good. Thank you. Trash that one, trash that one. We are good to go. Yes. My game just froze. Not good. Come on, game, unfreeze please. Okay, there we go. I'll take those while I'm at it. Forgot about those, and I can use those as well. Still live, yes, yes, yes. Not for long though. I will be stopping soon. So I will be heading out and then sorting some other bits out. And I'll be back tomorrow on my other channel as well. So you can catch me tomorrow for Food Street on the other one. We got the Greek event in the game with some gorgeous decorations and pieces. So, and I've been building up a lot of tokens so I can buy some nice items. And for those of you who do Food Street, please make sure you get out the water slide decoration. So make sure you have this decoration out because you can upgrade it. They've added a new section in for the summer. So make sure you have this decoration out as well because there's the new 900 XP slot that's been added in as well. So Yes. So please do that one if you haven't already done so. When the balls come, you can then get it. So when you do the orders and other bits like that, you'll get balls, or you get tasks done, you'll pick up the balls that way, like you can see, and then water slide will give you more points. So keep an eye on those ones, please. The game keeps freezing on me. Is it my Wi-Fi or something else, I wonder? Don't know. More ores. You are good in typing. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum-bum-bum, ba-da-da-da. Okay, maybe I can do the hot dog if I make it myself, but I need the bread, so that's going to take a bit of time on that one. They're good on everything else, so I don't need to worry about those points. Those are fine. Yes. Okay, I think that's enough for me today. I've done enough. I'm finished for the moment. 4 sugars down there. Jams will come later, which is fine. Ice cream will come later, which is fine. Burgers are on the go, which is fine. So I mustn't make a mistake with those ones, that's for sure. Sugar will be ready soon, which is good. Okay, I'm getting tired, everybody. I'm going to say goodbye. Right, I will be live streaming tomorrow on my other channel. Good luck with your bingo. Please do think a little bit about the tasks that are coming up on the board and trash as needed, as I said. Hopefully you'll get some nice points down there as well, and prizes. But either way, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I will see you tomorrow morning for Food Street from 9 till 12 on my other channel. Thanks very much for joining me today, and I appreciate you all joining in today. So, see you next time, everybody. Theveril, hello, by the way. And sorry, goodbye.